people are running here. What's wrong with you all?
Why is there a port?
There is a portal. Yeah.
I couldn't find it.
You couldn't find the big Draenei man in Paladin Season 2 gear standing there, the portals gear.
When you say portal, I imagine a mage port.
Oh shit, Jen, you got the Cockstrider?
Hey guys, so I was helping my friend in Heroic Magister's Terrace yesterday, and this dropped, and I randomly won it. Is this rare or something?
Your friends.
Yeah, my friend Wavekid it.
Jin just gets all the mounts, huh?
I had it back in the day, so it's not rare.
Not all of them.
I don't have any ZG mounts, so I'm not really a big boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tano should just walk up right now.
I think the ZG Tiger is probably more rare than the White Cockstrider or the Horseman mount.
Where's
the Raven Lord, bro?
You can stride your cock.
Where's the Raven Lord, Jin?
I don't have Raven Lord, but I don't really want the Raven Lord anyways. I don't think it looks that great.
Wow.
That's just my opinion.
I'm a little offended by that.
Opinions suck.
Wow.
Kelmina said that the Headless Horseman mount looks like trash, and it's one of my favorite mounts, so I've already had my opinion shit on.
Well, that's funny. Does your mount have a necklace?
The Hawkstrider has a necklace. Look at it.
Listen, fuck your necklace.
What? I bet you don't have a necklace. Oh, you have one? Fuck you.
Does it though? Does it really?
The Hawkstrider, yeah. Look at it. Look at the front of it. It's got like that gold trim with like the green gem necklace around the neck.
That does not look like a necklace.
I can only zoom in as
That's
much as
a
Donkey
heart.
is. Donkey, go investigate for me, please.
What am I doing?
Go investigate Jin for me, please. Get up there.
Get a what?
Thank you. Let's get a zoom in here.
A zoom
Barely still naked.
He's ready. That's why. Let's go.
Oh, that's not a necklace.
There's like a couple chat backs in over Brutalis, but we gotta do some explanations. And then Barvis is gonna join us.
Sorry.
God damn, I have to set up Pelipper again because for some reason this fucking add-on destroys itself in between every raid these days.
Do you set up profiles in Power?
Well, previously it would just carry over from the previous raid. Unless people actually went and did shit and changed their own specific one.
I
But
see.
nowadays mine just keeps being blank.
If you go into a dungeon after and change it in there, it'll fuck it up and go back into the raid.
I don't think
My
I've done a
assignments are
dungeon
exactly
since
the same.
yesterday.
Mine are the
Oh,
same
then,
as yesterday.
then apparently it's only mine that's fault, which is weird because I didn't do a dungeon.
Alright, don't get too close, please.
Hang on, I'm
So,
buffing.
Sheep Moon. Indicator is barely. We're gonna kill the Dawn Priest first. So Warlock and then this is.
We're killing the Dawn Priest or the Dusk Priest, because the Dusk Priest has Skull.
Well, they're both priests. I don't know what they do. They're just
Dusk
priests.
Priest is the Shadow Priest, and Dawn Priest is the Healer Priest.
I'll just kill the skull then. Let's get the sheep. Sheep is most important.
Let's go. Hurry up.
Alright, Zatox, you ready?
Yeah.
Pretty sure on PTR by the time we got in here the on our third
Why
time
did
we
you
came in
blink
here,
in there?
we were
They
just-
talked.
No reason. But we got it under control.
It's for style points. You always blink.
Exactly,
when
it's
you
style
polymorph.
points.
Blinked in and wasted a GCD.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter. The GCD is irrelevant. Style is everything.
Well, I'm dead.
Why are you dead?
The moon is loose. I need to kill it. Can we fear the moon or death coil it?
It's not stylish to die.
No.
Just kill it after X. Also, can we actually interrupt these holy covers? Like, they are interruptible. If they're just beating the shit out of us
I
constantly
marked
and
the
healing
mage's skull.
everyone.
Please kill the mage. Everyone switch to mage.
Fucking barely.
Getting a little close to that cleave there, dude.
We don't talk about that.
Cleave him. Get him cleaved.
Alright, so for style points, I gotta use my jumper cables on him, even though I could use my spell that always works. You know, just for style points.
Attach it to my nipples.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook it up to his nads, and we're gonna see if he has any feeling down there still. Here we go, 50% chance.
Who's the other miner that was rolling yesterday?
Oh, I got him! Study of advanced smelting.
If you're a miner, bro.
I think Dixon is a miner.
Yeah, ask them that.
Yeah, I already have it.
You got it.
Come watch the RP.
I was gonna say in the future we can actually send someone up ahead of time and start the RP while we're fighting that mob.
Oh, that book's wasted.
Madrigosa, no! Don't get close to him!
Death is the only answer you will find here.
You can't pick up that book unless you're a miner, but apparently it sells for 2
Oh, sorry, Tano, I can't buff your pet. There's no warrior at the raid.
No.
You can't pick it up? Can I go back and pick it up and tell us?
Oh yeah, I could probably just send it to you. It's only 2 gold.
Hey, 2 gold's 2 gold.
Well, go watch that RP.
Madrigosa, stay in the air, you idiot!
She is in the air.
She lands and then gets killed.
Oh.
Quick! Quick, engage the boss, he's already at 60%.
Huh.
Can't give it to you, Dixon. You already know it.
Gotcha.
They already locked it up, huh?
This is what happens when you get caught.
Top 10 anime fights 2022.
Wow.
Jin, that's gonna be you, dude.
See, the fucking dragon gets 1 shot. How am I supposed to live?
So,
Don't land in the He doesn't have a shield. So.
You have the power of God and anime on your side.
Oh, that's right. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Don't fuck with me.
Oh shit.
that dude's showing Halo favoritism, by the way. Gave a bunch of us 10 Dark Runes, gave Davina 11. I see this favoritism.
Oh
You
no.
guys are getting dark runes?
I didn't get the health stone. It vanished.
I gave you 10 Lumen.
No, you didn't. At
Did
no
you
point.
cancel the trade?
No.
Yeah, you canceled the trade. Okay, I'll toss them to you.
I'm being gaslight right now.
By the way, we're not popping DPS consumes yet. We're just gonna try to keep the tanks up for like maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes first.
Does that mean
before
I
we
cannot
DPS
pop armor
consume.
potions?
Well, you're gonna pop it because you need to see if we can keep you alive.
Oh yeah, sure. I see this
And
DPS favoritism.
Mage table?
Yeah, I've been selling sun modes. Okay, they sold for 1k each. We made 5,000 gold again before it's consumed.
Oh nice.
I'll pay tanks back.
I'm out of range.
627 pull on Thursday. Doesn't he enrage at 6?
Yeah. But he doesn't instant kill everybody when he enrages. It just starts one-shotting and running around.
Yeah. And
Does that mean you guys
dangerous-
killed him then? You guys killed him with 627? Oh, the DPS wasn't there.
How many attempts?
We're just gonna one-shot it. It's not a problem.
Well, fourth one, flame.
But I think
Let's
we're
fuck
gonna
these guys,
wipe
let's
if I
go.
don't get might on my pet.
We're not gonna one-shot it if we're calling to not even use consumables on the first attempt.
So look at the assignments channel. The positioning is basically flame, photon coming on the right, that side where they're standing already. You can just go through here to the front if you're on that side, and those people are.
I'm just wondering why everyone's over that side.
It's Jin, Boom Chicken, Sulliver, the Frick, Zatox, Fortwan, Squat, and Stunky. And Davina.
That's on the right there?
You guys are over there where I'm peeing on the map.
Yeah.
So Barley's gonna start first. He's gonna go in on this side with the hunters, and then also Flame is here, Wild Ecstasy, Tong Pafu, and Lumen. We're all here. Tong, I want you close to
I was gonna
the-
say, if he's engaged from that side, he's not gonna be even close to the same position as you have it on the map, and you're gonna be really cramming people up on that side of the encounter space.
Oh, I know. Just adjust to it as we pull.
Where's Davina going again?
You're on the other side. So there's two places for burn targets. If you guys look at the map, Mealy's gonna be standing right behind him, and then in between group 1 and the melee is burn target 1, and then on the other side is group 2 and the melee that's burn target number 2. So if you get the fire, which is very easy to see, you're gonna run over there and stand there and DPS the boss. You can't touch people, or you're gonna also light them on fire. Flame, I'm having you backup tank in case like barely or Jin goes down. We got 7 heals tonight, so our heals are pretty good. Don't need 7.5 healers. Right. And it's good to use 3 tanks because you can always taunt as well if a tank goes down.
And still my other raid's doing. My fucking prop heli has 4-piece tier unlike me. Dude. Somehow it's your fault.
So, healers, make sure you check your healing assignments. Everyone needs to just follow all their healing assignments. Don't do anything else besides what you're assigned to do. So if you're on the tanks, you're staying on the tanks 24/7. And the tanks will be calling for swaps. They will swap every 3 meteor stacks. And when they get a stomp, they will take extra damage because they have 50% reduced armor. So let's try to get this going until Barvis is ready to join us.
Well, we don't have to taunt immediately after the 3rd one. It just has to be sometime before the 4th one.
Right.
And if stomps are going out, we're going to try to let the person who's supposed to be taking the slashes take the stomp, and then the other person will taunt off of him, and then the person who ate the stomp will taunt back before a meteor slash goes out. If the timers line up right. Otherwise, sometimes we will just have to eat one.
If you're a tank healer, make sure you're not canceling your casts. You need to probably downrank and use a rank 6, rank 7 healing wave if you're a shaman. Since we have 4 shamans tonight. So healers are gonna go out constantly. Give you a stack of food barely.
Are we lusting or are we gonna?
I'd imagine it's a dry run.
Dry run.
You could lust, but it's just
At
trying
what
to keep the
just
life
asking.
start.
At what percent?
Unless we're beating the enrage, there's no point in using them. So if we're not planning on doing it, since we're down a person we're not consuming.
Alright, people are asking for where the burn
Basically.
targets are supposed to go. Look at where his back legs are. If you're on the right side, you're gonna go to his right side leg, and if you're on the left side, you're going to his left side leg. And then melee will basically be standing where his tail is, to DPS. And then tanks will be standing right at the front right leg or front left leg, if that makes sense. In a cone.
So
And you gotta be in that cone because we need to help soak the meteor slash. If you're assigned to it.
just to clarify, are we lusting or are we not lusting? And if we are,
You guys can lust, but it doesn't concern the healers. We're just trying to keep the tanks alive.
but at what percent?
I'm assuming in the beginning or close to it. I just wait for EA.
When the CDs line up and debuffs line up, that's when you want to pop it. Alright, this is for the bonus to try it out. So Barley's going in first, get an MD on Barley. Let's have Tano go first, then Annie, then Mulgreens. Range, you guys can be standing fairly close to each other, but enough space that when you get burned, you can run through.
Lumen, Stonky, Tong, save your lust.
Okay.
And before Barley goes in, let's get a bubble and armor buff on him as well.
When's Barvis gonna be here?
He's finished up his heroic magisters.
Okay.
I don't see him online though.
He's probably not in the guild.
Oh,
Who?
We'll wait
Barvis.
like 30 seconds to lust just to see.
Alright, we're going on the timer, guys.
Instant wipe.
We're going on the timer. Barely, you're gonna have to do a demo shout for now.
Yep.
So Barvis gets here.
Oh wait, you can get. Okay, I guess you have the one
Five.
over there.
Going in. 4, 3,
no hots rolling.
2, 1.
Lands to the slaughter.
If you're assigned to one side, you need to stand like behind barely and spread out.
I'm not sure if that tanks though. But Chin, you might actually be getting hit though. You probably want to move over to the left.
Remember, if your tank heals, you heal only the tank. Do not heal yourself.
We can last first group.
Oh, DBM doesn't give you a counter on what slash it is. Alright, I'm taunting into this one.
I have a wager I can give to you. Yeah.
Jin's down.
Okay, that was my fault.
Yeah, also you need to actually tell us that you're taunting, not
That
just
was my
taunt and then get...
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Also, yeah, we 100% should be engaging from this other side. Like, that positioning is fucking completely shit. People should be able to almost be in position before we even pull when we MD to the tank. Like, having a tank run in and all the healers running as well will massively risk the tank just dying instantly before we can get a heal on them.
What matters is 89%.
We did it.
I just sort of assumed DBM would give you a counter on what like stack of slash was going out, and then I didn't know how to track.
Yeah, but just because he has 3 stacks doesn't mean you're gonna taunt right away.
I know, but I lost count of how many, and a 4th one went out, and I was like, oh shit, I have to taunt right now, and I didn't say anything.
So if the tanks want to grab that and focus, target each other, and it'll track the stacks of your focus target.
You also don't need to really deep.
It also it shows
Not
stomp
tanking.
as well if you want to know stomp for any reason.
Yeah, again, Jin, you don't really need to like DPS or do anything besides watch barely stacks and the stomp timers, and then you can taunt and make that swap.
Yeah, all I did was put up Judgment of Light, and then I was like clicking on barely.
With the amount of melee we have, do you think we have enough range to kind of spread out that damage from that cleave?
It's not a cleave, it's a meteor.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be topped off, so the healers will get it down. That was what else?
Again, if the main thing is, for the most part, the shaman's going to be chain healing into the tank, and if you're way too far away from the tank, I mean, they will be throwing some elsewhere, but if you're like not getting bounces to you, then you're out of position. Like, again, burn jumps, but it's a very short range. People should be quite clumped in their stacks.
Do we not want to be like 3 yards apart for the burn in case you get?
Yes, but 3 yards doesn't mean like 30 yards away from the boss.
Yeah, okay. I got you.
Yeah, you can be fairly close, Daniel.
I have waited long
And like I said,
enough.
again, the pulling from that side honestly feels complete dog
The
shit.
Naru have not forgotten us.
Oh, I forgot you can teleport.
Or I guess we keep pulling from that side, don't use the extra space in the room.
Yeah, we can move.
Like I said, literally everyone I've seen will always pull from this side.
We
Oh,
just
the other
swap
side?
sides then?
Okay. Okay.
I mean, the thing is, Jin can obviously tank first, or you can swap tanks, but like I said, because the thing is, like, whichever tank's taking it first, their group can entirely be in position, and you just MD to that tank.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
And then the other tank adjusts. It's so much easier for getting it, because like I said, if all your healers are following barely in, like, and then the other healers from this side are running in, like, there's a very realistic chance that Barely could just die before he gets a heal.
No, that's a good point. Let's do that. There's a lot of space here too.
You can even set up, like I said, the people on this side can set up their formation in advance and whatnot, and their positioning, and people can actually see what the positioning should look like.
We need to stack up because we're like scattering buffs.
Yes, stack up on the east side.
Let's see where we're pinging, guys.
Am I moving over there too?
Yeah, we're gonna have Jin
want
tank
buffs?
first. we're gonna have this side barely. This side's gonna set up their positioning, and then we can just go to the opposite side as Jin gets the pull.
Okay.
Yeah, there's more space here to start the pull. That makes sense. And we could just move across the front of this tree here.
So when you can
Like,
Jin
we all
go
know
where
we
you're
can
gonna
on the same
start.
side, right? Like after we buff, can't we just have the group split?
Oh yeah, we can afterwards. I'm just gonna start here next to the tree and then go into position on square.
And like I said, Jin, whenever you're ready, stay in a position. Then everyone who's on the side with Jin can position based on
Jin,
where
I'm
he
gonna
is.
mark you. Yeah, so you guys make a cone. Whoever's on Jin stacks.
I'm not sure how close I can get to him, but I guess I'm gonna be somewhere like right around where this box is.
You probably want to maybe come a bit more down the hill.
Alright.
Like around here.
Just avoid having all the objects and shit.
Here. Yeah, you don't want that tree to LOS anything.
Alright, I'll stand on this skeleton will be my tank point then.
Yeah, and then melee can be near that big bush straight ahead.
So like for example where I am is a prime healer spot, and then the opposite side of Jin is another prime healer spot that is still actually in the cleave.
Yeah, it's not,
okay.
Like, you should be there, Kelmo.
Look at where Kalma's standing. He said he can still take the meteor slash from where he's standing, yeah. And still chain heal off the tank. That's what he's saying.
And then yeah, like I said, if someone takes the opposite side to where I am based on Jin, then people can do 2 other corners behind Jin, and then I mean
Right
honestly
here.
that should probably be healer positions.
Yeah, like another healer can stand where Square's standing. And then one more healer here, so it's a box.
There's only 3 healers on this side.
That's alright. And then the rest of the DPS can make a formation.
We're just gonna save less.
Here, boys.
Like I said, Stonky and Davini, you can't get much closer as well. Again, the burn jumps, but it's a very short range. Like if I had it, I could probably be here and it wouldn't be jumping to Jin. Like it's a pretty small range on the jump. Biggest thing you need to remember is when you get it is to not
Here's what's a box.
and then carelessly just run. You need to make sure
There's
you
only 3
move
healers on
correctly
this
and not
side.
over people.
That's alright.
Can
the
the
warlocks
rest
and
of the DPS can
Boomkin and
make a
shamans
formation.
also form?
We're just gonna
here.
save less.
Let's try to keep it the same every time we start, so you don't try to figure out where you're supposed to move.
I'm here, by the way. I'm coming, boys.
Yeah, Marvis, our savior.
Marvis the savior. You have Imp Demo and Thunderclap.
I should. I know I have demo. Should have thunder.
Yeah, our line's gone and we kept barely up for like a minute.
For like, for thunderclap. Yeah, I got it both.
Hell yeah. Okay. Do we need to summon you or? Oh no, you can just take the port, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so like Selak, you can stand like right here. Or I'm standing square. The Frick can stand like right here.
I mean, you can get like V formation from anyone who's behind Jin. Like I said, you can just also use 2 positions in front of Jin as well.
Hell yeah. Okay. I can stand here to Frick. Do we need to summon? So you want to make it so you guys can move out of the group as a burn target around like here. And you want to be able to receive both heals from Davina and Wildex. The Frick can stand like right here.
I mean,
So
you
mages
get, like,
can
V
ice block the
formation from
burn,
anyone
rogues
who's
can cloak
behind
the
Jin. Like I
burn.
said, you can just also use 2 positions in front of Jin. You can bubble up.
Paladins can divine shield.
Stand here to Frick. Yep. And warriors
not
don't
sure
have
if
one.
you'll-
Make a defensive stance to reduce the damage.
I said, Jin, I'm not sure if it's worth you divine shielding him if you get it, or just get it cleared by the stomp. I guess it depends if you're going to take a stomp or not, or if you're trying to avoid it.
I'm gonna let it get cleared by the stomp because mine shouldn't spread to anyone, and then the stomp will clear it before it starts actually dealing good damage. I want to
Well,
save.
it's mine. I guess it's just in the case of if he's trying to do a thing where barely takes the stomp for you. I guess you always have divine shield as a backup to clear the burn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to get another pull going just to try it out. Everyone to square if you're on Barely side.
Ready to summon me? About to walk in?
Okay. I'll summon you.
I am zoning in now.
Can one of the warlocks summon? Barely's group can position already on the other side. We can stand like right here where Square's standing. Because the boss is gonna go to Jin and we're gonna move forward. Oh, like that.
My consumes!
Why are you consuming it?
Thought we weren't popping consumes.
I popped consumes for every fight. I'm not gonna stop now.
that's my bad. Well, now I know how close you can get before you pulls.
Like I said, even if you can engage from both sides, I'd honestly say just everyone who's gone to the other side just mount and run at the start of the fight.
Perish insect.
Melee going on far side.
They're going down the boss.
Yeah.
Where they're not parried.
Another one. Another glorious battle.
Hey, there's another dead guild here. Big hearts.
Thursday was hilarious. Watching.
Don't get away from me.
A lot of people death warning.
It's constant, right? People just keep running back.
God, I
you
survived.
you could tell once it got like later in the server because the stream of people was just less and less.
Tano, you can port.
Indicator Morba, or Vindicator Morba, right here at the start. This Draenei guy with the gem shoulders. He can teleport you to Caligos.
This triangle dude.
Survive that. Easy.
Sorry, that wipe was on me. Didn't get Timo in time.
Yeah, again, we don't need to consume yet. Just the tanks, and then after a couple pulls where the tanks do a few swaps and live for a while, then we can pop consumes and try to go for the kill.
Hey, dude, you can give that to me, by the way.
What's that?
You can give me the mining thing if nobody else wants it. I'm mining. It's just not 375 yet.
Let me try. See if it's eligible still. Hey, there you go.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
So yeah, DPS, you have to worry about one mechanic. Just be in the right spot, and if you're a fire, get out. That's it. There's nothing else you have to worry about. And actually, my group can start behind this tree so we don't ass pull by accident the way I did. Alright, everyone buff up. Let's buff up. Let's get a pull going in the next minute. More pulls, more attempts so we can get it down. Don't think it's me. Is it me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's that for sure too. Cause I can tell you're on push talk and then we hear the law, and that's why I was like, maybe it's a fan.
I don't have any fans going on though.
It's like ASMR.
Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying it. Not gonna lie.
All right, if you're with Early's groups, get the square here behind the tree. Mount up. We're gonna go to the right and get into position. There should be 9 of us here, or 8. Hunters as well. Okay. Doing a pull timer. So Jin is gonna start as the main tank.
Make sure we're MDing to Jin as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay here. Somebody has to shoot him to me.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jen?
Is that? No, I mean, no. Are people not fucking listening? I said we need to MD to Jin. I don't understand.
Channel, can you MD to him?
Like every hunter is just brain dead. Or something.
I'm not moving. Someone needs to shoot him to me.
Alright,
Five.
Okay, 5,
4,
4,
3,
3.
2, 1.
Guys, get into position. Don't attack him yet until Jin is there. Threat. Try to readjust your positioning so you're closer to each other.
Getting ready to taunt. Taunting, barely taunting. Resisted, AoE, taunting.
Kills on barely, Tangulars.
Let's go back for a second. Taunt, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Alright, first meteor shot.
We did actually take that fourth slash, so luckily no one died. But we should be right.
Stomp on barely. Extra heals on barely.
Taunting.
He kills on squat as well.
One.
Squat just died to burn. What was that?
You guys still have to debuff if you're taunting.
Why are you taunting?
It says 3 on my weak aura.
Click on barely, just click barely and check his stats. So you don't mess up.
Did you
don't
focus
do
yourself?
Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
Brother's got 3 stacks.
Alright, now he has 3. 3, 2, 1.
Kills on Jin. No more on barely.
We'll be taunting soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Davina, you are still in the cleave there as well. So you just want to wrap further around the boss.
Alright, so this is basically the fight, guys. Just tank taunts and burns need to get out, that's it. Be close enough that you get chain healed. Like, if you can be that close.
Burn damage ramps.
Third slash.
No, this is he doesn't want to be in the cleave though, so he has
Barely
to.
has 3
Jin is
stats.
taunting in 3, 2, 1.
Lumen, you gotta move out to the near the melee. There you go, where his tail is at right now. That's all.
Should be chicken still got
Okay.
cleave though.
Barely taunting in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we're basically at the 3-minute mark. Yeah, you just ran through me, Tong, and burned me as well. You can't run through people. We can get 4 slashes, it's fine, as long as people stay alive. Like, people can take 4, but you don't want to.
You really don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to, but
Jin is taunting in 3.
not the best.
There's zero reason to get 4.
You don't want to take 4 because it'll just die to burn so fast.
No, it's true. Well, we got to 50%, no consumes from DPS.
That was a good attempt.
You guys, fucking Parson, get back here, you little bitch.
We can pop consumes and less this time.
Yes, let's do that.
Also, let me just double check if Boom Chicken. I know people who moved out on the side I'm on were still in Slash. It's really not a cone, honestly. It's like more of a giant thick laser beam. Like I said, you want to move around. You want to move it. Yeah, you want to move around him. Like think of it more in the way of like angles than like just away.
Okay.
Any taunts can resist. So you can
what's the plan? Do we just wipe
you can bop the tank to force the swap.
If my taunt resists, I don't have a backup, so we're gonna need some paladin to bop barely so that the boss will attack me until my taunt comes back up.
I don't even understand. I did like fucking 20 pulls on the PTO with a, or probably more than that, with a kill, and not a single time did a taunt resist.
It's only 1%.
Happened.
No, Tong. You can run. You can run near the melee. Just don't run through me. Just run like around me. It's like a 2-yard radius. It's very small. It's basically your body icon, your model.
You see how if you click on somebody, there's like a little green circle around them? If your circle touches their circle, then it spreads. That's how much space you have, basically.
You didn't see anything, Big Brown, just so you know?
Burn's got a 3-yard radius. And it ramps, so healers have to make sure whoever's doing burn heals has to make sure they pay attention because they get chunked near the end.
But that was a great attempt. Like the tank stayed alive. That's all it is.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think we got it this time as long as taunts are good.
There's a weaker of healers want it to actually know who has burn at any given time. You can put that wherever on your screen, and I should have another one, which does.
I just posted one as well.
For now, tanks, I wouldn't worry about taunting the stomps. Just get the meteor stacks away from the other group.
So if you want that second one as well, yeah, this is. I assume the one you're linking is a similar one to this, but this is for all bosses. Like close any frame of someone who has any of the more important debuffs for the entire raid.
Kelmina, is there a way to turn off on this Meteor / Weak Aura the timer? Because the timer and how many stacks they have are layered right on top of each other. So if there's one, but then it's like 3 seconds until the next one, like the 3 overwrites the 1 and made me think that there were 3 Meteor / stacks. It's hard to tell.
Wait, there's a timer overlapping? That's not what mine shows.
Yeah, on mine, the timer and the number of stacks are on the exact same, like, spot.
Yeah, get over here for buffs, please. I don't know why there's people still over there. Should be jumping down towards the tree. You can jump to the tree where LOS is the boss and you don't ass pull. Mulgreens, you there?
I still have a buff ups.
Yeah, get to us so you can get buffs.
He's saying he still has the buffs from last pull. He did.
Oh, okay. Alright. It's fine then. It's just confusing me. Alright, pop your consumes, guys. Check the diagram again. Make sure you know where you have to go for the burn spots. There's only one spot where you go. It's the X on the map.
We're full consuming for this one?
Yes.
So
use your demon slaying potions, maximize your DPS, and then healers and tanks will do their jobs.
So I'm going to check by running it myself this time, Jin, because as I said, mine shows us the timer should be underneath the icon, and the stacks are in the middle of the icon. So I'm not sure why they're overlapping, so just double check mine, see what you mean. Again, it's hard to do it when it's not actually engaged in combat.
What do you mean, double check yours? I'm not really good with
As in I've, because I'm running it as well, so I've got you focused, so I can see at this attempt and kind of see what you mean when you explain it, because as I said, mine is not showing that it should be like that. Mine is showing that the stat count should be in the center, and underneath the icon should be the timer.
Alright, if you guys are ready, square group to me. Resto Shamans, make sure you pop your Manatides at the start, so it's up again towards the end. It's a 6-minute fight, and your Menatite's a 5-minute. Okay, this is for the pool.
I'll MD.
Yeah, MD to Jin on the timer, please. I'm doing 20 seconds. Again, just be close enough for chain heals. That's how close you should be in your groups. And for cleaves. You don't need to be too spread out. Just be behind the tank.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, position up.
Lands to the slaughter.
So we can be this close, like we're square standing. This is fine.
You can lust. First group lust.
Okay.
Taunting in 3, 2, 1. Taunt, it's on early.
Maybe Bailey has burn as well, so that'll just be on to the stomp.
Get closer to the melee group about ecstasy. You're gonna get cleaved again. You don't need to soak the meteors. Cleave right now.
If you soak them, you will get yourself killed.
Yeah, so get closer.
And you just took one. That burns. High chance gonna kill you. You need to be further from the.
You still took the cleave. That's what we're saying.
Alright, Jin is taunting in 3, 2, 1.
Barely BR wild ecstasy. Pally throw wisdom on him. Oh, he got burned again.
He just double burns him.
Battle res coming in past him.
Oh, he can keep himself alive.
He kills Jin, he's got stomp.
Yeah. He had to do stomp there, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the damage.
Taunting.
That's the damage. No, you can't taunt unless the meteor stacks are gone from Barely's side. Which is not.
Same. Flame has no stacks though. It's too late now.
I say, Gino has linked you in Discord. That's what my weaker shows when I have it running. Is that not what yours was looking like?
That's what mine looks like, but then there's another number under the 2, which is counting the cooldown on the slash, and the numbers kind of overlap.
So like, since we have Flame just kind of DPSing, not doing much, can you just have her ready to pick up one of the tanks? Like, if one of them die, take that spot? Because that could save us. She had no stacks.
That's what she's there for, yeah. Yeah, that's what she's there for. She can be backup tank.
Okay, it didn't seem like people were ready for it.
I mean, I don't know exactly how well a backup tank works because she has to be positioned out of the meteor slashes, and if a tank goes down and she does the taunt to cover and a meteor slash happens and she's not in position, because she can't preemptively be in position or she's going to be getting stacks constantly.
Yeah, I get that.
I really don't think you can do that. I mean, it depends on the time.
But like, you know, even if we got 4 stacks and then recovered, it could save a wipe.
Okay, one thing that Melee's telling me is that tanks are a little too spread, where when you guys taunt him, you turn him and then you can't backstab. So maybe try to...
Melee can move.
Good fortune.
You should be moving whenever the boss rotates. You should move slightly to be behind him. Like, you guys have no major stationary requirements outside of having burn.
Brutalis is almost spinning 180 degrees between taunts. That's what we're kind of saying.
I mean, that's how most skills actually.
Yeah, we're saying he will be spinning almost 180 degrees, and you guys need to move.
Yeah, we've been moving, but according to the diagram that was posted, that's so.
The diagram's just to show that you don't get parry.
I'm
hasted.
mostly worried about a burn going out into the melee, and then all the melee have burn all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
I wasn't the one complaining about having move. I just looked at the diagram and said, okay, we're just having move along.
He's got a
with what
big
this says.
hitbox, so just make sure you can make sure your max range and stuff.
And you can parry him. He's not gonna get parry hasted on tanks. So that's not gonna kill. That's not a reason for the tanks dying. At least that's how it's supposed to work, unless they screwed it up. But yeah, he can't be parry hasted.
They fixed it though. It had an issue in PTR originally.
I assume the same issue that Mother had, because apparently that was a thing for the first like 2 months of PT. Which is why tanks were getting destroyed even harder than they still do.
Much better there. I just need tanks to call out their stomps too. Like, hey, say, hey, I'm taking a stomp. Can I get extra heals? That'll really help us out.
Yeah, I mean, we have boss times. Admittedly, I don't because my DPM's fucked and turns itself off constantly. But
I'm watching it, but it also helps if you can just call it out too. Maybe I can call that out. I'll watch that.
Also, Caleb, how? I mean, I guess it's hard to tell because you went down so you would lost mana. Then I'm wondering what your mana's like because I say Stonky and Tonga talk about mana tides, and I'm thinking we probably don't want double mana tide also in the Shadow Priest group when we have other healers outside of Shadow Priest group with only one. Might potentially.
I haven't gotten a really good feel for it yet.
I'm just thinking it might pay to get one of those mana tides actually used for other healers, not two of them plus Shadow Priest, because that's incredible overkill on mana for half of our healers, while the others get nothing.
If we can get a good solid like attempt in like a little bit more, I can probably figure that out. But I mean, I haven't had mana problems yet.
Yeah, so I'm in the hunter
just know
group.
sure it's efficient as hell.
I'm in the hunter group and my mana's been fine as long as I pot in demonic rune or dark rune.
Fair enough. Just keep an eye on you. There's stuff. I mean, we can easily do a group swap and just swap you slowly into the Shadow Priest group for like a minute or so if we need it.
I mean, I'm also building my inner group myself too, so it should be good. But
Pete, you around? Yeah, for melee,
He
you
was
guys
grabbing something real quick.
melee needs to spread out so you don't get burns.
Does boss have parry haste, Kelman?
He does not.
No.
He can parry you, but you can't parry haste him.
If he had parry haste, the tanks alone would kill themselves with it. That's how fucking hard he hits.
Alright, Pete's back on. For the pool. And Riley's gonna get to the tree here. Please migrate to me.
So I'm still standing on the same
Yes.
skeleton? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, barely can try to move in closer, but just help the melee out. But if we can't, then we're just gonna stick with what we're doing right now. Until the tanks stay alive for 6 minutes. That's the goal. Okay? Everyone's ready. Let's do a pull timer.
Five.
Tano, empty
four,
Tijin. Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Lambs to the slaughter.
Any more greens?
Target you.
It's Pop second last.
Stomp on Jin soon.
Taunting in 3, 2, 1. Taunting. First slash on Barely.
Red is getting stomped in 5 seconds. Needs extra heals.
Second slash, stomping coming in 2, 1.
Jin taunting in 3, 2, 1. Jin has it.
Bodox, Titsy, can you be our movers?
Jin second slash in 3, 2.
Jin's getting stomped.
Stomping 1.
Extra heals on Jin.
Last slash in 3. Taunting in 2, 1. Taunting.
On Barely. Lust is backup channel.
The Friggs burns low, make sure healing him. Those people on burns should be healing the hurt.
And a slash going in 3 seconds.
I'll call Lust too.
Big damage on me.
Extra heals on Barely.
Third slash is incoming in 5.
Jin taunting in 3, 2, 1. Jin has it.
Alright, Pop Lust.
Stomp on Jin soon.
Sorry, I was positioning. I'm burned right now.
Towards one Lust if you have.
Taunting in 3, 2, 1. Taunting.
Was on Barely.
Stomp in 3 seconds. Stomp on Barely.
Extra heals Barely.
Stomp you, we're gonna need to move out before you waste the next 6 slashes. Just go up and stand up next to the tree.
5 seconds on the third slash coming.
Keep going further. Go more towards his side.
Jin taunting in 3, 2, 1. It's on Jin.
Yep, stop now.
Stomp on Jin, extra heals.
Pop your rune. Mana pots if you need to, guys.
Target you.
Keep up the DPS or right on par with the sword timer.
Ready on.
Third slash coming. I'm going to taunt in 3, 2, 1.
Wait for the stomp.
There's going to be a stomp on me. Stomp on me.
Yeah, add timing on that taunt. It's okay though.
Yeah, again, people with
Flame, can you get
still not going to appropriate positions.
Flame if you can taunt. Heals one Flame if you can taunt Flame. Heal Flame, heal Flame. We got this. We're good. Flame.
Just be wary, we got a 4th stack meeting. We have to taunt at a different time, which means she's will probably get more than 2.
I'm gonna wait to taunt after our 4 stacks fall off.
Use your Demon Slaying again.
I live for this.
Flame is stomped. Extra heals on Flame.
You are neat.
Yeah, we didn't have enough to soak the Meteor Slash there.
Jin taunting in 3, 2, 1.
No. There's no group here.
Like I said, people with burns are still getting it. They're still being in positions where they're getting slashed. Again, you need to move around the boss, not just out off into the middle of fucking nowhere. You need to be around his tree.
Where's the tree?
This giant tree. I meant to see where I'm jumping now. or loop, or go around out the other side over towards the melee.
Like right behind the melee, probably, right?
Yeah.
If you don't know where to move, you need to move like close to the melee, like right behind, almost right behind them, to avoid the meteor slash.
Or like I said, in the case of that, just because Stonky is on the right side of our group, he can either loop around or he can go up near the this giant burnt tree and just, like I said, be on the side there in a little pocket. And if anything, just lean towards the group which currently isn't tanking, because they're not getting slashes in their direction.
Alright, Jin and Dude, so when it comes to taunting the stomp, like what happened with me there?
Okay, fair.
Should I have waited until, like, the next slash was going to be after the stomp, so basically wait for the stomp to happen, then taunt it before the slash goes off?
Yeah, taunt it before the fourth slash goes off.
Okay, so I have the wiggle room, I don't have to taunt right away.
Yeah, so barely, if between the third and fourth meteor slash, if there's a stomp going out, then you can taunt after the stomp, if that makes sense.
Just the only thing to be wary of is if the times are very close, don't risk it, because we've had it where it said stomp was in, like, say 5 seconds, slash was in 7, and he did the slash first. So if it's too close on the timer, don't risk it, but if there's like 4 or 5 seconds, then you can let it go through on the stomp first.
Okay.
Just don't trust the DVM timers entirely.
You don't need to taunt immediately after the third one. You just need to make sure you taunt before the fourth one. So if there's a stomp coming like a few seconds after the third slash, wait for the stomp first and then taunt.
Okay. Yep, I can definitely do that.
Yeah, and barely the advanced strat is to take the stomp on the other tank and then taunt it back to get the meteor slash back, but that's an advanced strat we're not doing yet. So
I don't think we need
it's
to
also, it's also harder. As it's also harder with a paladin tank because they
that's true.
Cooldown.
That's true. That's why we're not doing it. But that's one thing like other tanks can do. Like if you're doing 2 feral druids.
So we're not gonna have lust for this attempt. Do we want to like hold consumes too?
We can wait 2 minutes. It'll be up again.
Well, yeah, we'll have it. It'll just be towards the end.
There's a 2-minute 30 on dust, so it'll be up by.
The most important thing is, I mean, I guess the existing would be to use party chat for it. Try and organize the last timing around people's cooldowns. Figure out what classes have what cooldowns and stuff like that. And try and, if you're not going to last like on the pool where everyone's popping cooldowns, try and find a time where everyone can have a set of cooldowns. Even if that includes holding them, for example. Like a perfect example of that is if Badgers wants to get 3 wings, the third one's going to be in Rage, which we're aiming to beat. So there's no reason why Badgers, if you were going to lost at 4 minutes, he can't wings on pull and then wings at 4 minutes, holding his second charge for a minute. It's not going to make him lose them in the encounter outside of the set that he'll have while the boss is running around killing people. So if you can plan that, so at least they're also happening when everyone has cooldowns. Because if they're just if lost just happening at random times when everyone's cooldowns are on cooldown, we're being very inefficient with it.
Well, Davina, I just gave you already ran out?
I had like 5.
Damn.
I have mana potions too if anybody needs.
Yeah, I got 52 on me if you guys need some. Healers have to consume here. And yeah, my mana was fine. Come on until I died. That's the only time I had mana issues.
Do you need any more snowballs to
Yeah, that would be a mana issue, wouldn't it?
If I die, like I died and reincarnated and had 0 mana. That's
Yeah,
what I meant.
that's what I did.
Yeah, I know, that's the point of what I was saying.
But if I stay alive, then there's no issue.
Because, like, don't you respawn with, like, 10% mana or something like
If we're waiting on lust, I'll be right back.
It's 5%, I think.
I knew it was low, I just didn't know how low.
Let's get a gambling game in and then we can go.
Oh,
When
hell
Jin's back.
yeah.
When
Fuck yeah,
Jin's back,
found it.
When Jin's back, we're good too. But yeah, good attempt there. 20%. We're right there. We're not lacking on DPS, so that's not the issue. Just try to know where to go when you have burn. Don't take meteor slashes when you're burned, and stay alive.
Been like the last one to die every attempt. Learn from me.
Thanks again, Barvis, for coming, man.
I don't know who this Barvis guy is.
You need demon slaying? I got some.
But there's a Warvis here. What the heck? I don't need all this. They act like I can hit the boss.
Everything counts, man.
We do need to get a bit better on the burn healing as well. Obviously, some of it's the positioning as well, which isn't helping. But again, Caleb is on it. His hots are not enough when he gets towards the end. We need those other healers on burns to be pumping them for that last 10 seconds.
Yeah, Caleb, Davina, do you guys need help on burn heals?
Yeah, I had Stonky move over to it just in case on that side as well, just in case somebody doesn't make it over. But
okay.
My hot should be enough. It's just that sometimes if people move out, no, it's
3.2k a second.
I can keep up with that with regrowth, life bloom, and rejuve.
All right, I'm back.
If you move out and I don't refresh one of those things, you're dead. So.
You ready, Jen?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, this is for the pool.
Is there a way we can guarantee armor buff on Jim before we pull?
We are.
We should be. I mean,
As
soon as the pull timer, as soon as the pull timer starts, any shaman or priest should spam rank 1 of a heal on him.
We had somebody mark AFK. We're not going to.
I'm not pulling.
Don't pull. Squat, you here?
Squat.
5,
Oh my god.
4,
DC'd or something?
2.
He was jumping. Okay, do another pull timer. And then
He said he's here.
Okay, do another pull timer. I'll do it. Alright.
Yikes.
It's okay. Go on your time.
Any shaman and priest who doesn't have to run to the other side should be spamming rank 1 of a heal on Jin to get number.
Alright, I've got the buff.
5, 4.
It's fine, but we should also attempt to refresh it.
1.
First list.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Jin's taking a stomp.
Alright,
5
Stonky
seconds.
first turn, so go towards that tree.
Heavy heals, Jin. Stomped.
Stomped.
On to 3, 2, 1.
I'm barely.
Stonky, you really have to. You're probably good to actually come back. I don't think we should take more slashes by the time that happens.
Oh wait.
You burned 2 people.
They weren't far enough for me to get through.
Then don't go through. Yeah, you don't need to rush to get there. You do want to get out with.
Warvis, get out.
Cold slash on my side.
Jin taunting in 3, 2, 1.
Wipe it.
Oh, okay.
Wipe it.
Yeah,
Too many burn targets.
We all got burned, so we had to move, so the slash.
Also, like I said, it was because I'm not on that side. Lumen wasn't boxed in or anything like that, and having to try and get out. That was the thing I said early on. You need to spread, but not box people in.
So when you get flame, it's not a huge rush to like move right away. So if you have to like ask someone to move so you don't hit multiple people with flame, probably wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus fucking say chat, just say move.
Just go to the burn target area too.
Barvis, you fucker, you almost got me killed, you asshole.
Come here, Dixon.
Dude, I was trying to time vanish and you're fucking chasing me and I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting pushed back in. No!
I mean, people should be paying attention and looking for burn targets and giving them a path to run out. Like, don't just stand there and box them.
Behind the tree.
Well, like I said, no one should need a path out. If you need a path out, you're boxed in. And if you're boxed in, we're doing it wrong and our groups are spread incorrectly.
Melee doesn't have much of a choice. We're all kind of stacked.
Yeah, no. But all you have to do is pay attention, Badger. It's fine. We moved for Barvis. It was perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because he's saying that we're boxing people in, and I'm saying
I'm talking about the range groups. I don't give a shit about the melee. Like, I'm just talking about the range
That's
boots. We're the ones
normal.
with
We
the
know
slashes.
that. We know that.
I mean, you guys have the easiest job on this fight.
Melee?
Just stand there, hit mustard, spread burns.
This is a training dummy, dude.
Yeah, for
Like I said, but yes, if a range needs a path out, they're likely boxed in. If they're boxed in, we've spread incorrectly.
Damn, this training dummy's got hands.
No, he don't. He's got swords.
Only for me and Barely.
He specifically does not have hands.
That's the one thing he doesn't have.
Don't hand shame, man.
Why do you think he's covered in scars, Barely?
I wonder how this guy rates on Blizzard Stars scale.
Okay. Do we know his socioeconomic background?
He looks pretty ballin', dude. Look at the chain.
Still playing World of Warcraft.
He looks pretty ballin'. Look at that chain. Oh my lord.
So like I said, when you compare to the diagram, like I don't know if these are actually spread out to the positions. Dude actually put on it. I say in the case of like Lumen, who did he have to dodge to get out? Or attempt to dodge? Like he was in his way.
He didn't
Yeah,
die.
no, but my point is, who was in his way? He literally has a immediate strafe out to the right. Who was in his way?
Change his name to Steamroller.
But then, again, that's not what I'm saying. I'm wondering what the fuck is happening with the positioning over there.
Check your positioning on the map there, so you're not boxed in. You're like on the edge, so you can just run out.
I mean, again, it's not even so much that, it's who was on the right-hand side of Lumen. Because they are also out of position,
So-
if that's the case.
The way we've had to do this, I had to like. It's sort of weird. I can't reach Jin from the spot I was standing, so I swapped with a hunter who was up, or Tenna who was up in the front.
The hunter's
and then I
been
could
in the back.
reach Jin.
I mean, this is
The
really
healer's trying to-
simple, right, guys? If you see somebody who's next to you that gets the fire, take a couple steps back and make room for him. It's that simple. Like, we don't really have to
Oh yeah,
plan
I
for
was
it. Just move.
I was trying, man, but he kind of just steamrolled.
The thing is, you shouldn't need to. Your position should be appropriate, that if anyone gets burned, they already have a path out. If they need to have a path made for them, your positioning is wrong. It's that simple. I mean, look...
I was standing at max range, he was standing on top of me as well, so...
Alright, Wild XST, you stand to the right of Barely. Newman can stand right behind Barely, and then you can reach Jin. You can reach Jin from there.
I mean, because I'm just looking at, like, look what Jin is compared to the rest of the people here. Like, we all have a clear path to just go when we get burned. Like me, Stonky, Davina, where Flame is. Cellblock's probably the worst one. He could position more behind Stonky.
One other thing that I want to switch up for these polls is the first 2 slashes Jin should soak, and then to match up with Stomp, we actually want to switch it so that I would taunt on the after the second slash goes out, and then we go straight to 3 back and forth over and over. But if we do it on the 2, that way it's matching up with Stomp.
Yeah, you can try that.
When I'm
Just call it
looking
out.
online, that's the much better way to do it than to have 3 go off at the beginning. It sets
we
it
can
up
try-
much better.
Yeah, let's try that. Just call it out and then we'll adjust to it. Sounds good. Alright, get into positions if you're ready. Shaman's Knee, Wisdom, and then we're good to
Yeah,
go.
just on our buffs.
Let me get my food buff up.
I actually can throw my Avenger Shield from here. But Mr. X are still good, I guess.
Yeah, there's no reason to not send the MDs, so...
We're going on timer, guys. Just be patient with this fight, do it right, and he will go down. Don't get frustrated if we wipe, we just try again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fans to the slaughter.
My lust is not up 10, just saying.
Yeah, I gotta move.
We'll be taunting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lost. Second lost.
Burns on Tano. Go behind the hunters, Tano. Get out.
I'll see. As I say, he just took another slash, which means that Burn's going to be quite dangerous. Make sure we're big focusing him when he gets low.
Jin is taunting in 3, 2, 1. On Jin.
Your guys are taking the slash, you're definitely.
Alright, Tano, get back.
Taunting in 3, 2, 1.
And soon. Get back soon.
Stack high.
I'm trying to get magic.
God damn it, I'm taunting too early.
That's Vigo slash stacks have gone already. We can't recover this. We can't recover this. Because we have to take 5 stacks now to fix this.
It's a wipe, right?
I mean, we can try and survive, I don't think we're gonna.
Take it back barely.
No, I think he can't.
We're on
They still have
4-2.
stacks.
We're also on 4.
Yeah.
It's okay, we'll try again.
Yeah, that was my mistake. I'm sorry. I was trying to time it with the stomp and didn't realize we had 2 seconds left on.
Yeah, if it's too close, don't risk it. If it's coming right after the 3rd slash, you can wait a little bit before the 4th one. But if the 4th one and the stomp are close, just let the other person eat the stomp. It's
We can heal to the stomps. Like, I just call for it, and that means every healer needs to max rank heal on the tank. That's all.
As I said, we had a similar thing in either raid where people kept trying to talk about like taunting with stomps and whatnot, but because people started thinking that the stomp was the important thing to taunt on. But at the end of the day, the slash rotation is the ultimate taunt rotation on this fight. Like you can't let that go wrong.
in terms of total damage output, a 4th stomp will do a 4th slash will do way more damage across the entire raid than what 1 stomp will do to the tank.
Can burn be resisted?
I don't think so.
Believe so. Apparently, it can be thorn linked though, but.
Oh, Badgers, I know you had. I was looking at your forbearance. That's why I only called out once you forbearance fell off.
Yeah, we're getting better. Tanks are staying alive, so once they get their taunts down and burns are clean, then he will go down. He doesn't have a soft enrage, so it's just a 6-minute fight that we have to play cleanly.
I'll drop a
Pretty
repair
much
pod.
the entire fight is keep tanks alive, keep burn targets alive. Do DPS. If no one dies, we should meet the damage check.
I can't help you with the shards though, Defrick, sorry.
If you guys need to get shards, just kill some stuff outside.
Alright, repair bot is up. Buy some reagents too if you need buff reagents.
Yeah, Shamans, make sure you have Ankh. Don't run out on that. You better have Jesus stones in stock, man. How come we drop 2 repair bots? What the heck?
Oh, I don't know. I said I was dropping one, and somebody else dropped the other one.
Which one's the better one?
They're both the same.
Whichever one has scrolls.
They both had scrolls, but they've been purchased since. Alright, let us know when you're ready for summon Defrick.
Tano?
What?
Do the thing?
What? We're waiting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 299s?
Alright, Defrick's here, buff him up. We're gonna go in the next minute. Oh. This is funny too, huh? Alright, get to your spots, guys. Go.
That was fucking epic.
No, this is fucking Blizzard, not Epic.
Boat timer's up, so get to your spots. Let's get ready. Give me plenty of time to get food buffs or weapon oils or whatnot. If you need consumes, just say something. We will restock because we definitely need it.
Another message. I'm sorry. I'm an asshole.
5, 4, 3,
Alright, I'm
2,
Mutagen. Let's go.
1.
Up lost.
Pop in.
Stomp in 5. I'm going to be taunting after the stomp in 3, 2, 1.
Here's him barely. Women out.
I mean, you're gonna have to back out one.
Don't worry about healing the tanks, Lumen. Just do it
Stomp in
yourself.
5. I'm taunting it after the stomp in 3, 2, 1.
Goes on Jin. Goes on Jin. Goes on Jin.
Stack high.
Boom. Why would you run to the left when you could have ran right? Why?
Alright, wipe it up.
Man, you actually got destroyed dungeon considering the stomp went through.
I took, yeah, stomp went on barely. I taunted him and I took 7 melees and got 1 heal.
Live for this.
Ah, yes. Stonky pulled the dude special of casting a rank 1 healing wave.
Yeah, okay.
Called out. Called out.
Hey, at least it was the one.
Wait, why are you doing rank 1 on this fight? No rank 1.
To get armor buff on him. To get armor buff on him quickly, which I did get.
Yeah, don't worry about that. The armor buff will get up.
Next rank, or get your heals off, don't cancel cast, nothing.
I think his thing with the rank 1 and that in this specific case was the fact that it's a faster cast. You're getting the arm buff up.
Yeah, I tried to do it right before he taunted. That was probably a little late. I definitely was a little late.
Alright, take a little break, guys. Get up. Refocus.
Okay.
We're at the 20%, guys, so it's right there. There's no reason we can't do it.
I believe in us.
There's a repair bot up.
It's 2 up.
Yeah, like the tanks can get slaps, but if the healers are doing their job, then they won't. So I thought originally that the tanks would just die no matter what the healers did, but that's not the case.
Tano 300. Tano.
Tano's gonna go smoke weed.
You got time to smoke?
If you want to stay alive, just stay up here. Don't jump down in case someone ass pulls while we're taking a break. You know, can't trust anyone.
Too late, I already
I'm
jumped.
I'm going for it.
We just repaired anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, be right back.
Five, four, three, two.
I haven't had my warg
one.
out. Jen, you watching?
Good job, dude.
I'm not in the game. I was just testing my rules.
You know, why can't we have the people doing the daily for, like, the bombing run help us? Because the bombs do some damage to them.
Jen, do you see my smoking devices?
Your smoking devices, and I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, inspect me, my trinkets.
Oh, smoking pipe. Oh, you still have Smokey's lighter. That's funny. I think I sold that.
Tano's still smoking. He's not back yet.
Need buff some stuff. Wait for people to get back.
Yeah, let's just fix in DBM because not having the pull time is annoying. So Jin, that weaker is still acting funny, isn't it? So,
It's still acting funny, but I've gotten used to it. I can tell which number is the real number.
I was going to say, you could either increase the size of the number as well to make it more obvious or something as well if you needed to, or it might be attached to the cooldown swipe, but I'm not sure why it's having a number because it shouldn't. And then, like, I mean, I linked you that screenshot and you can see mine doesn't have that weird extra number.
Yeah, yours looks way better. I don't know what's wrong with mine. I don't know if another weak aura is conflicting with it or what.
And I'm assuming now as well the stomp showing up for the other tank as well is a bit more helpful as he's starting to time your taunts based on stomps when you can.
Yeah,
Because that's actually why I originally made it.
I'm using the DBM timer for the stomp mostly.
Yeah, I'm mostly doing it because well, I originally made it more for stomp because when we were on PTR, our tanks were sometimes taunting and being like, "Oh shit, I thought you took the stomp already," and stuff like that. So I literally made this, and I'm like, now when it appears, you know they've taken the stomp.
Yeah.
Because yeah, they'd taunt and then immediately get stomped, and it's like, I thought they took it. It's like, nope, it hadn't happened.
I just check here if you're here. I need everyone here before we pull. Buff up the frickin' Taishis, they were farming shots outside.
Taishis was farming shots.
He was giving up
farming
gold.
gold.
Alright, everyone's here. Okay. Get your consumes up, refresh everything. Tanks got the taunts down that time. That was due to healers not healing in time, so let's fix that and go from there.
Did I win?
Okay, this is for the pull. Pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Into positions. Lost our 10.
Hold on.
All my plans have led to this.
Okay, last. Second group last, not third.
Taunting in 3, 2, 1.
It was barely.
Jin is taunting after this stomp in 3, 2, 1.
There's a Jin.
Taking a lot of damage.
Taunting in 3, 2, 1.
Barely.
I think I just took it.
You gotta wait for an
Wait,
action.
Actually goes barely. We can keep you up barely. I'm moving out.
I just watched the chicken get no heals.
I'm taking the stomp in 3.
Jin will be taunting after this stomp soon. Slash, come on. Alright, Jin is taunting now.
Still have another last, but I don't know if
Just pop it.
Alright, lost.
Jin is eating the stomp.
I died to fire.
target you.
Okay, taunting 3, 2, 1. It's on barely. Gonna be taking a stomp here.
Jin is taunting in 3, 2, 1. It's on Jin.
Or can I say for like, so Boom Chicken's position is way too far from Wild Ecstasy to get heals. And then, who else is out of position? Or too far away?
I mean, I had to stand there. I would have been inside of the melee at that point.
Yeah, run behind the melee. So you're in between Davina and Wild Ecstasy. Because there's 2 healers, 1 in each group, and you need to try to be in range of both healers. And if you have to stand behind the melee to do that, then that's fine.
Like I said, there's also nothing where I'm heading now. Up at this tree, there's not really much wrong with being this side either. You don't have to use the melee side.
Yeah,
But again, I am seeing people going very wide, like taking it, even sort of heading behind the melee, but being like 20 yards behind them. It's like you're not in healer range there. But yes, there also is people who should be in range of both of them because I have range of them and I'm watching them die to it. And in some cases even dropping heals off the tank to put heals on them and they're still dying because it's not my job. It's like I'm throwing a heal just to give a bit of extra time for them to get healing, but they're just not getting it.
Alright, we're gonna change one thing up, and that's gonna be Flame. She's gonna go into your healing gear and help heal the burn targets. We're not gonna use that 3rd tank. It's not always the right time to have a 3rd tank jump in. So it's probably better to just use her as a heal. Also, Davina, if you need to move out of your group to heal the burn target on the other side, you can do that, because you guys have 1 extra person. So my side has 1 less person, and we're all taking the meteor stacks just fine with 3 stacks. So if you need to step out and reach the burn target, that's what you should do.
Alright.
And then Flame's gonna help heal, so that should be covered this time around. Get buffed up, full buffs.
I wonder if I could get the Imp Blood Pact in my group, or if that would be too much damage loss.
Swap flame, if anything, if you really need it. Especially if flame's healing now. I mean, we actually did it more for our warrior than anything. We got him a Devo, Imp buff, second warrior for commanding. Actually, no, wait. I don't think he worried about battle. But yeah, we stacked him with boss because he kept dying. Though, to be honest, I don't think tank deaths are a problem most of the time at the moment.
Okay, get to positions. Try this again.
Send it again!
Got a minute on Lust, so let's do a pull timer. 3 seconds. Should line up with when Lust is up again. Stonky, I'm gonna put you in the hunter group because you have Lust. And you can swap us back out Tano later on.
Alright, so we're popping second Lust then, you're saying?
Mm-hmm. So Stonky, Lumen, and Tong will have Lust up. Forton also has Lust.
Okay.
And then backup Lust is Taishi's and myself.
Got it.
Alright, MD Jin, we're going again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
More lambs for slaughter.
Wait, second Lust.
20 seconds.
Yep.
Everybody's taunting in 3, 2, 1 after there's the stomp.
Stonky lost.
I'm barely.
Pop your second.
Jin is taunting after this stomp in 3, 2, 1. It's on Jin.
Another glorious battle.
Let's be ready for more heals on Barely when he's tanking next to the S-burn.
Stack high.
We didn't get our meter stacks off yet. Yeah. Taunting too early, barely.
Alright, guess I got a taunt now. Jin
No, it's a
taunting.
wipe. Just wipe
It's
it.
alright.
Just wipe it. Yeah, focus more on the meteors, barely. That'll help.
Lucky blow. Heal me.
So do the 2 stack that you're talking about barely first, and then just do the 3-3-3 every time. But make sure your debuff drops off.
Yeah, it's definitely not unlucky. Artist. That's I just keep screwing it up. Like I'm watching for 2 different things and trying to time it. And as soon as I see Stomp go off, that's the second time I've taunted. But he hadn't actually done his slash yet.
Sometimes the timer lines up almost perfectly and he seems to prioritize the stomp over the slash, so you really have to wait for the slash to go out, even if the other tank takes like 4 or 5 seconds of stomp.
The Legion's end draws.
I'm gonna see if I can change around my DBM right now to give me a better notification.
Yeah, it's a frustrating fight. Just, and like one missed time taunt can screw it up. So it's all good.
Don't touch.
Zaytox, I keep having to not rebuff you because you're the only mage and you keep living from invisibility.
So you're saying I need to stay alive longer so that he does?
No. Let him live. Live and let live.
Take away his wisdom.
No.
No, Flame, we're not allowed to bubble hearth. Actually, with the portal and Shat still up, if your hearth is in Shat, I guess it doesn't take that long to get back here.
Well, with how long it takes some people to actually show up, it'd probably be quicker.
Do you think when Duke puts up a full time I can Hearth and get back into?
Full buffs. Barely let me know when you're ready on your timer thing.
Alright, this should be good.
Okay, doing a pull timer. Repeat again. This is progression. This raid is a lot harder. Rocket League. Are we tossing your body around?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Clans to the slaughter.
My lust is up, Tano.
Pop your lust.
Target you.
First lust, not second.
Okay, Barely's gonna be taunting in 3, 2, 1 stomp goes out, 1. He hasn't stomped yet.
Yes, he has.
I don't see the debuff on you.
It's on me.
Kill barely.
Say, do you not have focused if you're changing stuff?
Guys getting stomped at triggles.
Jin is taunting after this third meteor slash. 3, 2, 1.
Goes
Jin taunting.
Goes Jin. Barely, can you be res Mograines? sure what's going on there.
Head burner was in slashes.
Extra heals on Jin. He stomped.
Stomp on Jin.
Need you to call out earlier, please.
Okay, I'm going to be taunting in 3, 2, 1.
Heals barely.
I'm going to be taking a stomp in 3, 2, 1. And stomp.
Jin taunting after this meteor slash. 3, 2, 1. On Jin. Jin taking a stomp in 3 seconds. Need big heals.
Do move close to the boss if you can. Now you should be in range.
Melee don't move back to the fire arms thing.
Barely's taunting in 3, 2, 1.
We get a battle res on Mokrin.
Just lost the
We'll be
Vina.
taking a stomp in 3, 2, 1.
Boom, she can get the Vina when he's ready.
I mean Mokrin.
Davina's dead too.
Davina just died. Never mind.
Innervate Davina if you can, if anyone has it.
Caleb, can you pick up Mokrin's?
Alright, Jin is taunting in 3, 2, 1. It's on Jin. Jin's gonna be taking the stomp. In 3, 2, 1.
Heavy heals Jin.
Stomp on Jin.
Alright, stomps off. Back to the regular routine.
Drain your power until there is nothing but a vacant shell.
We're gonna pop second lesson on 20 seconds.
They're going to be lining up, overlapping. I have to taunt this.
You gotta taunt it, you gotta taunt it.
3, 2, 1.
Trigger barely, he's not. Trigger barely.
Good, if he heals on boom, shaking for the burn as well.
Second last.
Stomp is off.
Second last tongue.
Jin is gonna taunt after this stomp in 3, 2. Stop taunting.
Be closer to flames, Matrix, all the way over there.
Also, what is the media slash now?
Pop Demon Slaying again if you got it.
Taunting in 3, 2, 1. Taunting.
Heals barely.
Keep in mind you can ice block that as well as Acox if it is available. If you want to clear it in time.
Yeah, I've already used both my ice blocks already.
Okay.
I'm going to be taking
25
a stomp
seconds.
soon.
Got 20 seconds till enrage. Keep first.
Once he goes in rage, try and spread out a bit more. Don't. The less people get hit by each slash, the better.
Jin is taunting in 3, 2, 1. It's on Jin.
Oh, heals Jin.
He's enraging in 5. Also means heals just throw out damage. I don't think we'll have the damage to get him, but might as well see how low we can get.
Keep DPSing hard.
Can just try and avoid being in front of him every time he slashes, because the less people he hits with that, the longer we have.
Come on, 6.9, 6.9. Yes, nice.
Ruined.
We don't got it this time, but yeah, good job, guys. We went
6.9.
That's a lot better.
right there. Right,
Again,
we're
there's
right there.
we still are having situations of people who are having burn getting hit by meteor slashes still, meaning they're not taking the burn to the correct position. That is basically guaranteed death.
All the way over there is so you can get in range of both healers and not get the meteor slash shoot.
Get behind the melee. Let's change that. Yeah, don't follow the map anymore. Get behind the melee. If you're a DPS, if you're melee and you're burned, you can still DPS. Just get away from the other people. So yeah, our DPS is right there. As long as we do that again and pump a little more, just a little more, then we got it.
Which does include things, I mean it's sort of hard because it's not available every attempt, but things like Shamans dropping Fire Alley. If we have a good attempt and we'll drop Fire Alley, that's a free chunk of damage.
Yeah, that's what I did that time. I mean, it was close, you know?
Including things like, especially if you get burned, you're having to move and you can't move and cast any kind of heal, things like Shadow Word Pain, Moonfires. I mean, I guess Moonfire's not really going to happen because Druids can cast everything on the move just about. Yeah, just throwing up dots as well if you feel like you got a free GCD. There's no reason healers can't try and do some damage if they have easy to do damage.
You can blame Aladdin.
I blame me, it's all my fault. I should be doing more damage. 450 DPS is too low.
That's around what our prot warrior did, because he had to wear full tank gear. Going from his doing like 1k DPS with like temple bosses.
How's healer mana? Is anyone booming?
I'm fine, but I'm also getting 2 Tides and a Shadow Priest, so it's not exactly difficult.
Mana pot on cooldown.
I wish there was an armor potion injector, like there's some mana potion injector.
Are we actually getting any innovates on Zatox, by the way?
0.
We really probably should. I mean, again, is any healer using them? I know Caleb, you said you were using yours, but and Boom Chicken's probably using his own. Like, if we can get the others to Zatox, and we're just looking at him doing 1.5k, and that's an easy place we can gain some damage.
Or if you guys don't need the Shadow Priest, you can swap that in POV. So.
Trying to think of the way to do it.
I mean, he loses a lot of damage from not being in that group, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, my thought if we're gonna do that would be to swap you with him and then swap him with one of the shamans. Like I said, get 2 Tides for the 2 shamans in that group. Because like I said, Shadow Priest plus 2 Tides is very overkill for this group.
Want me to swap who again? Let me know.
If we want to give Zatox the Shadow Priest, then
Okay.
swap Zatox with one of the Resto Shamans, and then swap that Resto Shaman with Caleb and
I can throw Zatox my end of it.
You want?
yeah, I
you
mean
want
we can
Tong?
but
I'm swapping
then
Tong
swap
now.
Tongue and Wild Ecstasy.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I threw mine to Stonky just at random last fight.
Dude, can I get something after the next fight?
Like
What do
I
you
said,
need? Oh yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna get a totem.
So again, Tong will get a little less mana in this, but Lumen now gets a second mana tide, so that helps him out.
He barely also has an innervate he can give to Zatox.
Yep. Like I said, again, unless Davina or really, if Davina or Wild XC needs one, that's the only thing we need. But if they do, like if Wild XC can use his own and Davina needs none, then the 2 ferals can easily give him to Zatox.
I can hold mine from me or
Yeah, I mean, if your mana's good, just be wary you did just lose a mana tide though. Like I said, Davina should be fine though.
Yeah, I was fine until I died.
Yep. So yeah, that's the two throwers should be able to go towards Zatox.
Okay, for the pool.
Just be wary that Bailey obviously can't do it while he's got the boss.
On this fight, Prop Paladin suffering from success. The boss trucks so hard that I get so much healing, I have infinite mana basically.
Then you should do more damage.
I'm trying, I'm sorry.
Alright, full timer. Let's focus up, focus up. It's not gonna be a clean attempt like that every time, so I need you guys to just do what you need to do.
See if we can clean up a bit more, have a little bit less burn, deaths and whatnot. Plus Zatox getting the damage gain, we should be able to beat the enrage.
Make sure you guys are, using Destro and Haze Pod.
So Demon Slaying at the start and Demon Slaying at 5 minutes
3,
mark again.
2, 1.
That's for physical DPS. We need it.
Where's Lust go?
I'm lusting.
Stomp in 5, I'm gonna be taunting after the stomp. Taunting.
Goes in early.
Target you.
Stomp at 5, I'll be taunting after the stomp. 3, 2, 1, taunting. Jin has it.
Keeping an eye on Warvis. Let's get the burn at least that by the count. Next one is Moat Rings.
Sunday, can you grab that energy?
Jin might get stomped, extra heals.
Yep, I'm gonna be taunting right after Meteor Slash. Or after Stomp. Taunting.
Goes on barely.
Alright, 4th one to next burn we're keeping an eye on.
Alright, here's the part where, no, maybe not. Jin's gonna taunt after the Meteor Slash and Stomp goes out. There's the Meteor Slash. There's the Stomp, taunting. It's on Jin.
You ready for that innovate Zatox?
Yeah, you can do it now.
Alright, keeping an eye on Tano's burn. He's all starting to get by.
Jin will have to eat a little Stomp in 3 seconds.
Second Lust go.
Heals barely, heals barely.
Just lost Annie to the burn.
Wild XCC BR Annie when this is back to Jin's side.
Just keep an eye on the burn timer in boss mods and try not to accept it when that's about to come out in case.
Barely's gonna have to eat this Stomp.
Extra heals barely. Extra heals barely.
Jin is taunting when the Slash goes out in 3, 2, 1. It's on Jin.
Alright, BR Annie. Goes Jin.
That burn just went out, so we can accept that. Watching Cell Locks burn.
Stomp incoming on Jin. Jin is stomped.
Extra heals on
First
Jin.
Gen.
Taunting in 3, 2, 1.
Goes barely.
I'm going to be taking a stomp in 5.
Keeping on squat waffles.
Extra heals barely.
Demon
And
Slang.
squat waffles burn as well. Keeping down that burn heals.
Up your Demon Slang.
Alright, Tom is off.
Jin will be taunting off this slash in 3, 2, 1.
Goes Jin.
Oh, taunt resisted. I'm dropping target dummy.
Pop barely.
Pop barely. Okay.
Alright, there's been a better risk for him.
We don't have a battle res.
This is not gonna get us to Berserk though. Nope, can't do it.
I don't think we have battle res.
We're pretty. I'm trying to think of how we can get this to enrage.
Can we run over to Soap?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jin, why don't you take the third one? Swap side.
Alright, I'm
Just
swapping.
as well.
I'll touch Jin.
Again, just be wary. Jin's gonna take heavy hits from this, but it's really the best thing we can do.
Can he self-bubble that debuff off or no?
Not sure actually.
Not worth it. Don't do it. Just.
I'm not doing it.
You already pop one, so you can't.
Yeah, we got Berserk in 30. If we can keep Jin alive until then.
It's all heals on Jin. All heals on Jin.
Sure if this. Okay. Again, Jin's gonna take the least damage from the. Oh, he's gonna take the most damage from the slash, but he also has the biggest health, so.
Stomp coming soon.
Alright, heavy heals Jin now.
Stomp
Heavy
on
heals
Jin.
Just lay Jin. Berserk in 3. Start spreading out. Start spreading out as much as we can. And heal us DPS. Paladins, obviously use your bubble if you think you, or if you're the next in line on through it.
Come on, go. Onk if you got it. Nope, never mind.
That's so fucking close.
Oh, we're right there, man.
1.9, 1.9.
No, if barely didn't go down, we would have the extra DPS with the crit and the hunters. Shit. We had it.
Plus had Annie down for quite a while as well from dying to the
Yeah.
That was a very unfortunate taunt resist. And I couldn't use my target dummy because apparently it shares a cooldown with something?
Guess who wasted the heal on you when you're taunt resisted? Me, it was me.
I didn't know that target dummy shared a cooldown with anything. I was like, oh, I made a macro just for this. I'm gonna put my thing down. It's like, oh, 15 seconds on it? Why?
You got bop, just bop barely next time. Don't use target dummy. At least the bop's guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
It's back on you. Because target dummy is also a taunt, and taunt's always finicky.
Oh, ad spawn.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's only 2 packs. Just stay here. Buff up.
I know. I just didn't want somebody to run into it.
Who would do that?
It was pretty close.
It's very common in here because mobs phase in really late, so for some reason in this instance. I don't know what it is, but...
Yes. Abso-fucking. There's very little trash in this instance.
So I think when he swaps to Jin, I haven't seen any case where I'm taking any damage after that point. So I should just swap to cat form, right?
Don't risk it.
I wasn't doing it, but I mean that's a good solid like 30 plus seconds where I could be doing.
Yeah, I mean, again, as long as you're obviously in bear form well before you're doing the taunt, I mean, there's no major reason not to. I mean, unless you're worried that Jin's gonna die and then Bailey's gonna immediately get killed, but again, a tank death recovery is not the easiest thing to do.
Either way, right?
Yeah, unless you can get him rezzed really quick and he can somehow taunt and not fuck up the slash count, then. But again, that's pretty hard to do.
There's no way Jin's gonna live without full buffs. It's a wipe if Jin Or barely dies, honestly.
I
Immediately.
mean, I think, to be honest, doing it, you wouldn't even use a battle res. You'd have to have tank soulstone to even attempt to recover a tank death.
Don't worry, boys.
Yeah.
I'll have rack up for the next fight.
We got enough people here to kill it with trash,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go. Yeah, guys, we got this down. Just need that little extra pump.
Oh, the next phase unlocked.
Nice.
Quick, let's go do dailies real quick.
Badge gear, badge gear.
Wait, it's already unlocked?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
I just did.
Oh, I can.
Oh,
Why
so
No,
didn't
it's not. It's 94% done.
Oh,
Moon,
I
hit
thought I
moon,
saw
kill.
never
Kill the
mind.
mage. Fear bomb if you got it.
Hey, we taunted.
You guys just.
somebody just ran in, yeah.
I knew we walked in first, but I will not rat. I ain't no rat.
Get the square out.
Now wrap me up, boys. Wrap me up. I already know it was me. Granted, like 2 people followed me. I was just slightly ahead of them.
Jaytos, can you shoot moon? If you got it.
Nope.
There's the warlock in the back.
He's dead.
You're dead. Okay, 3 more mobs. Fear bomb moon if warlock's alive. Anyone have fear? There you go. Just keep it CC'd. Our warlocks don't do solo content, you know? They don't use fear.
You said fear bomb. I was ready.
Said, he getting
Fear
clean
moon
for your
again.
Slang Badger. I just keep taking chunks of damage. I'm wondering what from.
Get the Vindicator first. Get the Vindicator. Just keep moon feared, because he keeps summoning the imps if he's not feared. I saw that lightning bolt, man.
I said the problem with that script tenor is the second you log onto 2 accounts at the same time, it resets back to default. So you need to remember to do it repeatedly. Or for anyone who plays on multiple accounts.
Yeah, I have
Here to
it
see
saved
you,
on
friends.
macro. So I can just open it up whenever.
Is it macro in your steady shot?
Actually, yeah.
Guys, remember, you can run back in during trash. Like, I died, and now I'm here rezzing people.
Thanks for your contribution, Jim.
You came into res and you're telling them to run back? There's a contradiction there.
No, I meant, like, if they release 2, they would already be alive like I am.
Can we kill this guy? I need badge.
You got 2 or 3 badges, it's very important. Is it 2 or 3?
2.
2.
Yeah.
Damn it. Only 2?
Need 2 badges, dude.
Not
Yeah,
worth it,
Rule
man.
drops 3, Brutalis drops 2. Logic.
Because Cruel drops nothing that you want, but Brutalis does. So I think it works out.
Hey, unless that does.
Oh, dude. Wreck is gonna have to be up, boys. About to see a big pumper.
I dropped a repair bottle in the back if you want it.
We got some wonderful tips for Brutalis in general chat. They said, don't die. And don't suck. Use the legendary bow.
So it's Tanner's fault we want.
It's Aldine's
Have
fault he's
the
not dead
legendary
yet.
bow yet?
Yeah, come the fuck on, Tanner. If you had the legendary, we would have killed this. What's wrong with you?
God, I thought he cared too.
I'm I'm gonna reload my UI real quick. It's the game's
Imagine
kind of
having to
stuttering.
buy arrows in 2022.
Don't you want arrows? Because arrows are a damage increase.
Not if you have a legendary bow that just creates arrows out of nothing.
But like, aren't there arrows that do more than the arrows it makes?
So steady shot doesn't use arrow damage, so the increased damage from the legendary bow increases your steady shot even more. So it makes up for it. They thought
Facts. Facts.
Yep.
Don't worry, I'm about to go work for Microsoft in 3 weeks, boys. So I'll get all the updates we need.
I did hear it makes Hunter rotation even more brain dead because you can just spam the steady shot.
Yeah, it has a little bit slower attack speed too, so you can just steady shot most of
you.
Let's get into position, guys. Let me know when you're good, Sunday.
Shit, my bad. I was tapped out. I'm ready.
Full timer 30. We got this, boys.
All my plans have led to this.
Every time Kill Jaden says something, I think somebody's pulled Brutalis and I get scared.
Did you think someone pulled Brutalis mid-attempt when he said something?
Yeah, because I'm dumb.
5, 4, 3,
MD to Jin.
2, 1.
Did you down like 2k health at first?
Don't know why I have all my buffs.
Go ahead and lust.
That's where you were like 21k before.
Dude,
You're wearing the wrong gear set.
Dude, lust.
Taunting after the stomp. 3, 2, 1.
I'm barely.
Can you get wisdom on the bus?
Stomp on barely and
Jin is taunting after this stomp in 3, 2, 1. Taunted on Jin.
Do you want to innervate Syntax?
No, not yet. I'm gonna innervate first. Or I'm gonna evocate first.
Jin's getting stomped. Heavy heals in 3, 2, 1. Heavy heals on Jin.
On barely.
Heals barely.
After this slash and stomp goes out in 5 seconds, Jin will be taunting. There's the stomp. The slash. Jin's taunting now.
Heals on Jin. Jin up. Barely beat our Annie.
Alright, second lust.
Watching squats. Debuff as well.
Sorry, I forgot to call the stomp.
That was stamina into.
Okay,
Should have
wipe
been. Hey, were you in the wrong gear or something, Jin?
I had the wrong trinkets.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're at the 3-minute mark and he's at 49%. I mean, our DPS is there.
Alright, boys, I'm taunting.
Just keep it clean and he's going down. You just gotta keep it clean for 6 minutes. That's the thing.
Let's have a look at any that time. I'm guessing he
It was
had.
burn.
Yeah, I'm guessing he still had slash debuffs because he was getting ticked for 7.5k.
You do gotta get out quick with the flame before the meteor slash hits.
If you get hit by one like on the way out, that should be fine because it does make it rough towards the end. But the idea is it should drop well before the most dangerous part, because again, you also don't want to rush into running through people.
For the record, bubble hearthing is quicker.
Yeah.
But just take.
Break 3 minutes again. Our lust is down.
Repair bot is still up. If you're fast, you can get it. Alright, I'll be right back.
I already repaired in chat.
Dutano? Thanks, bro.
Yeah, make sure you guys stand closer to each other so chain heal bounces. It helps immensely. Instead of making like a shaman single target you, because they're forced to. That'll take heals off the tank as well.
The old stomp into 0 avoids for 6 hits. My favorite.
Jin's got his avoidance set now, so he'll be okay. Honestly, we should have had him already in the 2 attempts where he was like 2%. Just missing some DPS. So just treat it like practice. Yeah, just treat it like practice.
You don't gotta call me out like that, dude.
Good practice.
Push the
That's a shit. We could even use Jaff at this point. Since when does anyone want that?
It's not just Aladdin. Everyone needs full enchants and full biz gems and whatever gear sets they need. You should be min-maxing as much as you can.
Yeah.
Because the bosses don't get easier from here.
I feel personally attacked it. I feel like last time I asked you if you had Vitality to boots, you said you didn't. So this is somehow your fault.
You're not DPS.
Come on, I got you.
Actually, I have Vitality to boost now, my shaman. Because I dropped in Magister's Terrace.
Yeah, I'm back.
God.
Hit me up, I got the enchants, babe.
As I said, I don't have all the potions and shit on me. That is the one which uses the potions, right?
3,
Tano,
2,
do the thing.
1.
Are we all here? Loss is not up yet, but yeah.
I'll just be doing my buffs after. Just getting food buff. hectic.
God damn it, Kelmer.
Alright, get buffs up. We'll pull in the next minute or so.
Oh, squad owes me gold.
Oh man, I didn't even see the end of that one. I was too busy panel.
$223.
Jen, does it make you nervous that I have to get slightly closer?
No.
You were talking about getting scared that people, when Kill Jaden talked, I thought maybe this would scare you too.
Alright, pull timer here. 30 seconds.
I think the druids need wisdom.
Wild Ecstasy has it. Boom Chicken does not.
Right, never mind, I'm not on wisdom for druids.
So who's putting wisdom on the boss? Because I've been putting light on the boss after the first time I tank it.
I think Kelma did that time.
I did that time, I think Flame had been. But it might have got a resist or something.
Boom Chicken needs
5,
wisdom.
4,
Boom Chicken needs wisdom.
3,
Let's get all the
2,
judgments up, please.
I'm not pulling yet, hang on. Does everybody have everything?
Alright, Boom Chicken has it now. Other pull timer.
Alright, now
I say Flame, I'll go for a Judge Wisdom as well, just in case one of us gets resisted. Hopefully the other will hit then.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to get all 3 up, or 4.
5, 4,
Fuck your justice.
3, 2.
Apparently
1.
it helps with procs, I don't know.
Oh, did I put up light then? Because Flame got wisdom. So if you want to put up justice.
Okay.
Blast.
Taunting after the stomp in 3, 2, 1.
No, you have to wait for the. Okay.
No, that's
the
the first one, remember,
too.
Jim?
We're good, we're good.
Sunday.
Jin's gonna taunt off when he stomps in 5, 2, 1.
On Jin. After this, slash and stomp goes out.
And you can move back.
Keep an eye on Fort One's burn. It's getting low.
There's the stomp.
Goes on barely.
Keep an eye on the freeze burn for a little bit. It is a high one, but he does have the slash stats.
Barely has to eat this stomp.
This is a
Heavy heals barely. Heavy heals barely.
I'll be taunting after this meteor slash. In 3, 2, 1. It's on Jin.
Barely, can I get that interbait, please?
Mogran's debuff.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'm here with full range too.
Right, the Fritz debuff is the next one.
Stomp is incoming on Jin. It kills on Jin.
Heavy heals Jin now.
And the Fritz debuff. And Fricks are gone. Tano's debuffs the next one.
Taunting in 5, 4, 3, 2,
And Bailey will be eating a stomp in this cycle.
Tano, get away. I hope you don't get that stack.
I'm good.
Okay.
He heals Bailey.
Close to the front.
Alright, Jin is taunting in 3. Oh, never mind. My bad.
Heals barely.
Alright, Jin is taunting for real in 3, 2, 1. It's on Jin. Stomp on
Heal.
Jin in 5.
Heavy heals on Jin now.
Stomp on Jin.
Alright, stomp's finished.
Lumen gonna get out.
After this slash and stomp, Barely will taunt. There's slash number 3. There's the stomp. Barely taunting.
Killed Barely.
Boom Chicken has 3 stacks slash, so keep an eye on his burn as well as the Fricks right now.
Demon Slayer, refresh it.
I'm going to be taking a stomp and a slash. They're on the same timer right now.
Yep, after both go out, I will be taunting.
Heavy heals Barely just in case. Heavy heals Barely.
Stomp. There's the slash. Jin taunting. It's on Jin.
Epic Jin. Epic Jin.
Keeping an eye on Boom Chicken's debuff.
Stomp incoming on Jin's too. Gonna have to eat it.
Kills Jin.
He
Heavy
kills
kills
Jin.
Jin. Down hands Jin.
I almost did.
Taunting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, don't taunt yet. Don't taunt yet. Don't taunt yet.
What do you mean, no taunt?
Oh, okay. We're good.
That's fine.
Sorry. I panicked.
Yeah, you did.
That's right.
Not
6%, 25 seconds. Just keep Bailey alive, and we're good. We don't need to do any more tank swaps.
Taking a stomp in 3, 2, 1.
Resto Shaman's fire early if you got it.
Rage in 5, he'll die before the enrage, so we're good. So,
Yes! Good job,
guys.
key, do the burns actually disappear? I think they do.
Oh.
Fucking
Damn, dude, that belt's a huge upgrade for me.
I'll say everyone stay on the side of the room where Jin was tanking as well, because the boss is going to activate over the other side.
We're by the tree, by the tree.
Good job, everyone.
Oh,
I
that
panicked
was
there. We
wonderful.
got the kill.
Wait, does the poison actually do
Hey,
damage?
good tanking.
Oh, this boy.
The poison
No, it
does
doesn't
damage.
hurt.
I'm still here.
Wait, then how did the Frick go? Did he still have the burn?
He still had fire.
Oh. My rage frame stopped showing it. Sorry, the Frick.
How do we start this next encounter? Does everyone know Foul Mist?
It's just a bit of time. Also, make sure you've looted. Probably pull those totems as well. So make sure everyone's looted, because if you leave like your badges on him and that, his claws might stay there and it's very annoying.
So that dragon that was trying to help us, his demon blood flows over, and yep, now we gotta fight it. Can I get new health stones, please?
Glory to kill Jaden. Death to all who oppose.
Alright, so we're gonna have Barely on the boss, and then me AoE tanking the skeletons, right?
Yes.
More than likely, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go for a heavy AoE set then.
You and Flame can try to get it, and we'll just chain heal into you two, because you guys will be taking heavy damage. And one thing you guys can do is have a Warlock life tap, the designated Warlock, and you guys just fully light, or even have both Warlocks do it, and you both fully light the Warlocks.
I don't think picking up the ads is that hard on this fight. Like, nothing like Tidewalker style. I think it's generally pretty easy for them
This
to
is
actually pick them
easier
up.
than pre-nerf Tidewalker. People who just have aggro can run to the Paladins, and then, unless both Paladins get hit by the snake minigame, then you're screwed.
But also in the ground phase, you guys are gonna want to try and cleanse as much as possible. As much as the MDs are there, you can't rely 100% on it.
Yep.
And the MDs are gonna have to be on point.
So this fight just consists of two phases. The first phase is tank and spank with Priest having to mass dispel the mana drain debuff off. So we're gonna want to have 4 groups separated, because one person's gonna get picked off the ground and that group's gonna take full damage, and shamans will just chain heal into that group, while the person that's picked up off the air is doing AoE damage around their group. After a certain period of time, he flies up, Felmis will fly up, and there are 3 lanes where he can possibly cast his breath, and that breath will do a mind control, so you absolutely do not want to get hit by that. And the way we'll call the lanes is we'll call either top or bottom. We're not going to be calling mid to move. So when we say move, you're either moving top or bottom. That's all you're moving. You're not going to stay in the middle lane.
If you
So
can
basically
basically that top is up the ramp, so
Yes.
more where we are now.
Yeah, so the tree here is the top, and then the bush down here is the bottom, and then in the middle is the middle, of course. And while we're in the second phase, he will target someone with a laser. That laser will leave a trail of fire on the ground, and that's where these skeletons will spawn off of. So it'll be like a long trail of fire, and skeletons will spawn, like maybe I think 10 to 15 of them or more, and the paladins will pick up and will AoE. And one thing to note is that we won't kill these skeletons before the breaths go down, so we have to keep moving as the tanks move them around, and we still do damage to them. So we just rinse and repeat.
Depending on, as they can depend on damage, you can kill them in time, but they should hopefully be dead by the second breath. So just be ready to be tanking them and keeping the tank alive for the first breath. After that, they should hopefully be dead.
Just put a quick image in the assignments channel. So melee group will also obviously be by the dragon.
Task. Do not
And the
waste
dragon will be tanked around the bush area. So it's around there where we're tanking it. Let's have group 1 here. Group 1 can be the Warlock group, the Wild X, not Wild Ecstasy. The Frick, Salak, Fortuan, Boom Chicken. Yeah, Wild Ecstasy, we'll put them there. It's around this area. And then we'll have another group right here. This can be the healer group, I guess. Kamina, Squat, Zatox, Kamina, Stonky. And then straight across near where that box is right here. This can be the hunter group. Everyone got that?
Here. Hunter's right there.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
The melee behind the boss here.
Sorry, daughter, where am I?
Here
Yo,
with
dude,
healer right here.
when you call out top or bottom for breath, do you mean run to the top or bottom or away from the call?
You're running to the top, so either move top or move bottom.
Right, I'm saying if you call out top, are we moving to the top then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so no one's confused. So when I say top, everyone needs to go top. Call bottom, everyone goes bottom.
Also, keeping in mind where these groups are, they need to be in range though that a master spell can hit 2 groups, and that counts melee as well.
So healer
We
group
don't
is
have,
right
don't have time otherwise.
here. They can master spell. Yeah, healer group will be right here. They can hit both sides. So
Okay.
let's have.
But I mean, as in both groups need to be within the master spell range if it's placed in between 2 groups.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, so we gotta be close. The 2 of us here have to be close enough for master spell.
Again, that's hard for us to gauge without having the spell to know.
Davina, can you put your master spell down and try to test the range with this box here? How far does your group have to be to reach you? So you're gonna land your master spell around here.
Oh no, we pulled it.
It's okay. All right, just get into your spots where you designated.
The fuck got pulled with master spell, I'm guessing.
Who's on the boss right now? Barely? So get to your spots where you're supposed to go. We'll just test it out.
I think I'm supposed to pull that farther.
Cast Nova, master spell.
Yeah.
And that's how quick Cast Nova will kill us.
Yeah, I was gonna assign master spells.
Yeah, obviously, but just it's good to see it how quick you need to get them because of how quick it will destroy us. But yeah, again, if I don't want to be casting the master spell, we can't tell the range on it by the cast. We kind of need you to just have the circle, the AoE circle on the ground, and sort of guide someone to stand where they're in range.
Yeah, that's what I was wanting you to do, Davina. I want you to just put your master spell on the ground and tell me how far I need to stand. And where you
It
can
looked
reach
like
me.
I could go all the way to the spikes, or to the edge of wherever that is.
Yeah, you're putting the master spell in between the 2 groups and then telling us where to stand towards the edge, and we'll stack tightly. But yeah, that fight's gonna be constant healing like that. And then when it goes to the skeleton phase, there'll be a little less healing that needs to be done, and more healing on the tanks.
Yep. Again, don't worry too much about your mana healers. We should get, especially the spirit healers, we should get a decent chunk of regen time in the air phase, so that is the thing. This fight can be quite mana intense, especially with the priest master spelling, but you get a lot of regen time.
So if I could know in advance which people are not going to get hit by the master spell, so I can prioritize them for single target cleanses, that would help me get it off the
tank.
Yeah, other than barely.
I say there's barely. The problem with the others is because we only have 2 master spells and we're trying to hit 24 people, we don't know who it's going to be. The best thing you can do is as soon as that cast starts, if you're already spamming, yours should hopefully land before a master spell, meaning at least the first one you get will just take 1 target out of the targets for master spell.
Right. So Davina, just stand as far as you can where you can land the spell on yourself and myself.
Well, should I spam on barely, or should I spam on somebody in a master spell group then?
The boxes.
I mean, one person, so if you want to do barely, but then it'll be the other single target cleansers to do what I was saying. In other words, flame badges,
it's how far we can stand?
to an extent.
Yeah.
With
Where the
Okay, so
wiggle room is that's where I'm
alright, so Warlock group will be by the box here, no further than here. You're gonna be in front of it, right here. Then we'll have healer group in front of this box here.
I mean, I say
reach the
flaming
tank.
badges, even if you want to do yourself, like, at least.
Okay, and then hunter group can be right here, and we'll be close enough to the melee. And let's have Davina, MD the 2 groups there, and then Squat, can you get the hunter group here and the melee group?
Say that again, do you want me to dispel where you're at?
You're gonna dispel right here in the middle between the 2 groups.
Okay.
Between melee and the hunters. And you're gonna want to stack tightly, everyone. Please stack tightly. Because we don't want a person standing in the middle getting encapsulated in the air and then he blows up both groups. We can't heal that. We can only heal 1 group at a time.
I don't even know how well healing through 1 group goes, to be honest. We opted to actually move out of it. But again, that was on PTR and we didn't kill it because we only run it for like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll have to see. But heals will have to be quick on the group switch. Like whenever the encapsulate goes out, heals will have to be quick. Beware, you can cloak it, you can ice block, you can bubble it, and you can in fact divine intervention the person. So,
Yeah, so all shamans will chain heal that group.
So be ready, paladins, especially if we know that if we manage to get to a point that's like we should kill this before the boss takes off again. If you see an encapsulate, don't be scared to just DI the person. It's if we lose half the raid to an encapsulate, we might work.
My DI's not up again yet, but when I have it up again, I will do that.
Alright, let's buff up, get another test attempt in. We're gonna
obviously do it on a late one.
Position for the poll.
Yeah.
Looking at the picture, you guys should be closer to the bottom right.
Get to your groups. You can go by the bush, barely. Sorry, that way the priest can actually heal you. You can tank right here, barely. I put the skull hard.
At the bottom.
I put the skull too far back. Yeah, so you can be like around here. So everyone's in range. Yeah, there you go.
Stack up, stack up.
I'll mark everyone in their groups. Davina, let's give you a
So the boss, just to be clear, is the direction I'm facing as if I'm tanking him right here, right?
Yeah. I don't think he does a tail swipe.
There is no tail swipe.
No
Yeah, there's
tail
no tail
swipe
swipe.
and no breath.
Yeah, so face the... He does a cleave though, I think. So just face the
Yeah,
dragon
cleave.
towards the bush.
Alright, Flame, if you put Wisdom, I'll put Light on the boss, and we won't bother with Justice, because Kelmina's got to stay in
So,
range.
again, squat your massive spelling where Warvis is standing. He's got a circle right now. And then where Jin is standing, that's where Davina's massive spelling.
The position of you guys seems off. Like if the dragon's standing right here, is he in that breath? Is it not gonna?
No, he's supposed to be here barely.
So I'm facing the tree.
And
Yes,
then,
yes.
Then you're facing like I am. The dragon will be facing the tree, so I'm the dragon.
Oh, okay.
He does a cleave, so you want to face him away, but no tail swipe.
Yeah.
So your position is
This
not...
is gonna fuck with my camera. It's right in the bush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Life of a tank.
Luckily, you can once you've got the boss in position, it's a bit like Nightbane. You don't really need to see anything.
Okay, let's get,
Nothing matters to you.
My pain is worse.
let's get an MD to barely Tano, and then get your consumes, give it a test run.
Just be wary the pull times are a bit weird unless you appropriately time based on where the boss's patrol path is.
Yeah, just shoot him when you can, just be ready.
Yep.
Again, priest, you guys are a priority on massive spells. If you don't do it, we're dead. You
5,
gotta be on top of that.
4, 3, 2.
As soon as Gas Nova starts casting, you should be casting Master Spell.
And Jin and Flame, you can just pre-cast your dispels. That way that massive spell can hit more people.
Ours is
Yeah.
instant, so I'm going to pre-spam it on Barely.
Yeah, you don't need
And
to wait for 10 people.
Badge-
That's the thing.
Like I said, Badger should be doing it on himself as well. He's a red pally, but he should still be cleansing.
You'll get an
Am I,
MD.
am I actually pulling?
No, MD. It'll be MD.
I MD'd. I just wanted to know. Shoot.
Go ahead, Tano, whenever he's ready. Try this out.
Missed the first mangle.
This is good. So melee stand where Warvis is standing. Stack on Warvis, circle. Is there a timer for the Gas Nova? Oh, get ready for Gas Nova.
There is, but it's not accurate.
Yeah, just get ready for it, Priest.
Lust. First.
Keep your master spell button ready.
Spell. We'll need more than one, possibly. A little slow there, but it's alright. Encapsulate is possible, but again, this is very inaccurate as to if it's ever going to happen. Gas Nova available again. Gas Nova, dispel.
This is very important because it does a mana drain and damage. So the faster you get the spells off.
Ah, boss is taking us. So we didn't get an encapsulate that time.
Look for the laser
So
that targets. It's gonna target someone.
Loosely spread. Right.
Stay relatively close to each other. So paladins
Be
get.
ready. Second laser. Dixon. Try not to get it through people.
Melee, you don't need to DPS because it's AoE, so just move. Paladin's gonna get the threat.
We really want to be more centralized in the room though, as well. We've pushed ourselves on a wall.
It's gonna be breathless soon, right?
Yep. Go up. Top.
Go top. Tree. What's the church? What's the tree?
And everyone wants to move more towards the centralized area where the tree actually is.
Where I'm pinging, guys. Look at the
And we
map.
want to be moving down the hill a bit in case we have to go down. Like top.
Breath
Top.
incoming.
Stay up.
Should hopefully be top as well.
He's prepping the middle.
Oh, the middle one.
So this is all. It's just
And
rinse and
then-
repeat. That's it.
And then what? If we've got nothing else going on, just move down sort of where I'm jumping now. When a breath is down, just move up. Don't go too much into it, but just get closer to it. And now
Breath
top
incoming.
again, because it's going down bottom. So top.
Should have battle risk, but yeah, risk.
Just save it. It's not a clean attempt.
And now I'm not sure what we want to do about positioning because the boss does land over on that side of the room now.
Go back to positions.
Yeah, go back to your position.
I believe threat carries over from memory.
So just get back to your spots where you're stacking.
Supposed to flip side of the rooms because he sort of goes over there. We can just hit ahead, right?
Master spells ready. Get master spells ready. Pull him back to the bush if you can, barely. Barely pull him to the bush.
As long as everyone's in range of people, it should be fine. As long as the master spells are.
There you go. You're good.
Right, cast
Get
over is possible.
Get master spells ready.
Yeah.
Paladins, get ready to cleanse. Stem anyone. Get off. Priority is group 5, the healers. If you can cleanse healers. So our mana can stay up.
Dispel.
Spell. Good job.
You ready for encapsulate? Here it is.
Kill melee
Oh,
group.
melee, get out.
Wrecked.
I believe you can only get one though. You ready to come in another gas nova? Nope. Can't get one.
He's flying up. Okay, watch for
Hey,
laser.
red. It's on Sunday.
Move away from the group.
Again, everyone's turning more towards the center. Like hugging up against the wall is just not good.
Second laser will come out. Look for it. And get behind the tanks, behind the consecrate, so you don't get hit.
Second laser I think might have gone on Sunday.
Yeah.
That's it. Alright, we have breath coming in 5. Top.
Top. We're good where we are. Just get close to the tree. Around where square is.
Again. Move down again.
We get the square. That we have more time to move down. Alright, skeletons are down.
Top.
Get to
It's down at the
move
bottom
up,
again.
Move up.
Breath incoming.
Okay, move down a little bit. To square.
Yes, don't go too much into it because you can walk into it and get mind control. It will disappear as well and we can move a bit more down if we have to. Alright, top again.
Breath
Nice and easy.
incoming.
Back up.
And start getting in position. Boss is landing in.
Alright. Healer, go back to square. You guys move to your spots.
Sunday, what's your ETA on intermediate?
2 minutes.
Yeah, like my mana's full. We can regen during phases, so spam heals during these phases. Gas Nova
Gas Nova
possible.
available.
Get past the over energy.
We're gonna wise second last turn.
Use it. This fight's so long that we have time to.
Cast Nova. Spells.
Spell.
Next stuff.
We'll wait for.
Get ready for an encapsulate. It's on Zatox. It's ice block it if you have it.
Good job.
Get ready for another gas nova.
Yep, get ready, man. Master spells.
Choke on your final breath.
Taking up again shortly. Let's be ready. Gas Nova still can go just before the takeoff. Takeoff.
Alright, if we get the skeletons down cleanly, we're gonna have barely VR badgers. Boom Chicken gets the frick. And Wild Ecstasy can you
Very
get
tough, scouting.
Keep DPSing. Keep DPSing. Let the tanks get the odds.
Second beams on movement.
Centralize, guys. Get together.
Just watch out for the green stuff that is on the ground, that does do a lot of damage.
I can honk.
Yeah, wait, after we get the skeletons down. When it's clean.
Alright, that's coming shortly.
Get the center, we're gonna move up or down.
Top.
Top.
Sunday, when you got a chance, interbait me, please.
Again, moving more centralized.
Move back down to square.
Bottom.
Bottom. Move
Breath
down
incoming.
to the bush.
Okay, just keep moving. Just do not stop moving, just keep going until you see the breath. Alright, and now I'll line up with it again.
Move right here. Where? Alright, get
You
your
want my
VRs.
battle res?
Yeah, get your VRs, yeah.
What am I doing?
Can you get badgers? Boom Chicken get the frick.
Bottom.
Down.
Breath
Don't take the battle
incoming.
res if it went off.
Boom Chicken, just get out.
Don't take the battle res.
If you've got anything, make sure you're busting it on this phase because it's their last ground phase before enrage. So, in positions.
Okay. Get to your positions. Stack tightly in your groups for chain heals. Paladins, get your dispels ready. Priests, get your master spells ready. I don't know if the timer's right, but you can gas Nova.
I still must.
Yeah. Okay. Last.
Okay, master spells ready. Spells.
Get ready for an encapsulate. It's on the frick.
Gas Nova, get ready.
Spells. Here's how we do. I'm down one of our master spells.
Get as much as you can.
Boss is going rage here anyway. Or take off sooner than in rage. So, I mean, again, just cleaning it up. And, like I said, the boss is gonna land in rage next time, so. I mean, it's like, what, first attempt? We can try,
Watch the laser. Yeah, we'll try. Keep trying. Stay behind the pally tanks.
I think people are running and standing in green now.
Don't go into the poisons, guys.
Yeah,
You're taking extra damage.
No, because you don't know if you run through the green at all, it'll make
It'll put a dot on you.
off of you, and you'll
Yeah, it puts a.
Yeah, and it spawns more skeletons.
So, gotta get used for this breath anyway. So if you, oh, never mind actually. I don't know if you save repair bills, but if everyone's mind control, everyone just dies in the encounter resets. I just don't know if it saves repairs.
Keep trying, see what we can do. I think his
Top. Stay top.
We're gonna have to kill these with consecrate because we don't have warlock, so
I'm trying.
we got time though. There's time. I think
top.
Go top.
Yeah, stay top. Just stay here.
Are we able to clump up a little more on the front since I'm the only one?
Yeah, actually, healer and warlock group on square.
I said the boss is enraged, so meaning I'm not sure if the corrosive orb is buffed, but he is doing 500% more damage.
Just attack him. Just attack him.
It's gonna come from me.
Just attack. Jin, go as far as you can. Everyone else DPS. Come on.
I am.
That's what the corrosive orb doesn't. Kite, Jim, kite.
I ran as far as I could.
Come on, Jin!
What the hell, Jen? Did you not Iron Shield or something? Jeez.
Why would I Iron Shield when I'm gonna die in one shot no matter what?
Oh, dude. That's not the confidence we like to hear.
I mean, considering it's the first pull.
Boys,
Yeah,
we
first
got
pull.
this.
First attempt.
Just be wary. This boss is actually really volatile, and the fact that its timers and the amount of some of the mechanics it does is very inconsistent. For example, we had one of those sets then where we got one gas nova and one encapsulate. That can change from one gas nova up to I think 3 at most.
I think
Just be ready for that.
if I got a DI onto Frick that one time, that probably would have been a kill. But it doesn't. Encapsulate doesn't show up as a debuff in my raid frame, so I was like, oh, where is it? Where is it? I can't tell who has it. Oh, too late.
He
He
turns
targets
his
the
head
boss.
like for like a second and a half, so you just have to pay attention where he turns before he encapsulates.
I just don't have DI keyboard because fuck this.
Yeah,
shit.
so what Boom Chicken
When I
said, you
can't
might
have it,
so you
but
get twice
I probably
flying
will
out.
for this fight.
Mine came up during that fight, so I have it now.
Yep, I was gonna do it, but I slow on it because I accepted better keyboard.
But don't zug so hard that you're ignoring the mechanics and taking poisons. Because it does leave that dot on you that ticks for like, I think it's 2k per second.
The Naru have not.
So I think the main AoE on the ad should really be coming from the warlocks and the mages. Well, in our case, mage, but yeah. Obviously, everyone else can, but especially as a melee, pay more attention to staying alive. That green shot on the ground will eventually disappear as well, so that's when you're a bit more safe to go and help clean the last ones up.
So the spot that we're tanking him right now, if we were to flop and go onto the other side, we would have more uptime on the boss, right?
Yeah, we 100% should do that.
So you're saying tank
Just
where?
just tank it on the side where the boss lights.
Over here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That way we're not wasting all the time where he's landing.
Right.
I can barely stand like on this cage or something.
Barely stands right here.
I'm staying inside you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll be the boss.
So, just trying to think of an easy way for people to reposition as well. We're doing pretty good then, but I was going to say if you can use objects on the ground. So, for example, if the far left group sort of does near this cage, and then all the other groups can position based off that. If that makes sense. Just so it's an easy spot for one person to run and be like, let's make our formation based on this. Whereas if you go on complete flat ground.
Warlock group by this one here. Where Boom Chicken's at. Maybe between the caravan and the bottle. So you're not too close to barely. Because you don't want to get cleaved accidentally.
For MD, you can hit the cage and that barrel if you cast it in the middle. So that's something I'll point around.
You mean this barrel here?
Yeah, the small barrel with the fucking lizard on top of it.
Oh, well, the cage one was going to go out this way where I'm jumping. Kill me now. As I said, it was going to be the healer group plus the warlock group getting that one. And then the other one was melee group plus the hunter group.
Where's hunter group can stand right. Oh, where was that? This thing popping off the ground here. Hunter group can be right here. So that way you're close enough to barely for his crit buff still.
Where you are, right?
Yeah.
Are the hunters gonna come over here for buffs?
Yeah, where are the hunters?
They're getting arrows.
Oh, you didn't hear that they did a stand-in. They said no more.
And
MPs.
Annie's AFK.
So, I mean, can a priest confirm that where Do is and where melee most likely will be, which I'm assuming is somewhere near the rogue barrel there?
Good fortune.
Assuming the nest can reach there.
Hunter group will stand behind this thing here. This object.
And then the other one can hit Star and Diamond where they currently are.
Okay. Perfect.
I have waited long enough.
Well, like I said, I was on confirmation for a priest because I don't have a master spell to check the range.
Yeah, where Do is and where the rogues are, hits it.
That's sweet.
Where Dixon and Teroff are standing. I'm marking them. Triangle. They can hit us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So Morgans, you're standing where I'm at square. Man, the video I watched, they would heal through the encapsulate damage. It was weird.
Yeah, I've seen ones that do that as well, but I don't know how the fuck they managed to do it.
You have
They
to
they
like.
they get all their
NS on
shamans
it.
healing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
But-
died pretty quick. when,
It was pretty quick. I was surprised myself.
It depends on how clean your cleansers are as well, because especially with only 2 priests, it makes that even harder. If your cleansers happen really quick, people won't be as low.
Just
And
have
then
less health like
it's a bit
me.
easier.
I died so fast that encapsulate hardly did any damage.
You need the Mr. Pandorius suicide dagger, you get encapsulate your suicide.
That thing was so useful. I saved hundreds
Right.
of gold on repair bills with that.
Say talk to
No,
your
you literally saved attempts on bosses with it. Like, they had to nerf it because people used it on Mythic Garrosh.
You're by the healer group, Satox, so when you get encapsulated, you can ice block and save the healers. Or Kamina can bubble. It's safer that way. Because you guys are
Alright,
important.
Dude, can you show where I'm dispelling? I'm assuming it's between you and...
You're covering here, right here, where I'm
Give me
standing.
1 moment. My cat is stuck in my computer.
The melee and the hunters. In your computer? Did he just jump into it?
He was pawing at it and got a claw stuck in one of the vents.
Gotcha.
Imagine.
Shadow Pride does nothing here, right? It's all nature.
I hope your cat's okay. Nature and okay.
Sounds like a retarded cat.
Alright, so when we go to air phase, we're gonna move a little to the center here. And just centralize. And watch for the lasers, please. It hurts. The dot hurts anyway.
Yeah, just remember when the boss starts taking off, it can pay for us to move back sort of where we've run over here from. Because like I said, if we get that more centralized, again, just always fighting up against the walls, just more annoying.
Badgers, you ready, my friend?
Obviously, if range can keep DPSing, you can, but melee, just start heading over that way.
I'm ready.
Are we really gonna stand on this barrel while we hit the boss melee?
I'd back up until he gets it on the ground, otherwise he'll swipe your ass.
Yeah, stay by the hunter group and then move in.
I'll give you some of his cleavage, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and
Four,
MD him
three,
severely now.
Okay.
He's in a good spot.
1.
I don't know if you can reach him from here.
It's a she.
He's gonna come back around.
Okay. Watch your threat, let barely settle down first. Get your master spells ready.
Plus.
Master
Spells.
spells.
You ready for an encapsulate? It's on door. Oh, Donna.
Dude, this is not healable. Okay, ready for master spells? You might fly though.
I am
Alright,
stronger
fine.
than ever.
Okay, move out towards here.
Keep DPSing now.
And keep DPSing if you can reach.
Let's try to spread out. Don't
Alright,
skull.
someone's right up.
Laser. Get away. Don't run through the poison. Don't run through the poison. Get closer to the tree if you can. Centralize.
And it's on wolves.
The beam kind of caught me in my pants, dude.
You can blink through if you need to.
Caught you on a normal day then.
Yeah.
Are we ready for breath?
I think breath is
Top. Go top.
top.
Breath incoming.
I think Cell had. Yeah,
Watch
I'm
your
guessing.
threat. Watch your threat. You don't have to go too fast on these guys. Sunday, can you get Salak up?
8 seconds.
Yep.
Go top.
After,
Top again.
Top,
Breath
top, go
incoming.
top.
after everything's dead. Don't do it now.
So he's going to end on the far side again, where we first started. So we should
Yes.
position back to where we originally were.
Top.
Top.
It is a mid.
Breath
I
incoming.
can't actually remember if the boss flies over. I
You can
forget the
DPS
exact
as
landing.
it's flying over.
So I'm going to be taking him
Casper,
over
not
here.
up.
We should be DPSing him right now.
He's gonna do one more breath, I think.
No,
No,
it's gonna
if he
be
does in 5, he's coming down.
He goes back and forth.
Oh, okay.
You guys should
You
be
go
in
with your
position
original
over here by
position.
the...
Oh, you use the original positioning
Original
with the
position.
bush.
No, it's not
Push, push, push.
Get to your positions quick on DPS. Positions first before you DPS. Get ready for massive spells. He can do it anytime
You
now.
guys are way too far from MD. Get closer.
Yo, Warlock group.
Runners.
If we're in different positions, but it's fine. Just if these groups are fine. Just be with your marker.
Healers get melee and squat get myself and the.
Alright, cleansing. Use some single targets if we need to. Good.
Encapsulate.
Come
Move away,
from
healers.
The end has come.
Yikes.
There's the spells. That's everything with
Squat's dead to
special
me.
priest actually.
Yeah.
Can
Stonky,
we
why are you
not
stand?
switch
Why are you
groups?
standing near both groups, Stonky?
I thought you moved away with that.
I mean, if you do have time to move with it, we could plan that if you're targeted with it, you move one way, and if you're not targeted, you move a different way. And obviously, the person with it moves away from all other groups.
Go hug the beam.
How do I
outside the
die?
box.
Hug the beam.
Just
Running the beam, I guess.
No, his breath. His breath will MC.
Oh,
Not that.
right, breath.
Not the beam.
yeah, but the breath's a while away still.
All right, run back.
How do I?
But yeah, like
pop
if you.
the shield.
But yeah, I didn't really think that you'd have much time to actually move for encapsulate. But I guess if you react quick enough, you might be able to get a couple of yards.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
it's
really
gonna trigger
feasible,
you.
honestly.
How do you heal through that though? Because it one shot me.
It ticks for.
It is the one concern if we have a lot of healers in one group is if a healer is targeted, all the healers are then moving. Therefore, the healer that's targeted is not surviving.
It hits for 3,500 per second.
That's why some
usually
people
way-
also play with some arcane resist on this fight. I mean, you don't have to, but it is something some people do.
So usually what you do is you have
Chrono
if the
Kai
encapsulate
Christ.
person sees, you have very little time to react, but have them step towards the outside, and then everyone else goes towards the inside.
Yep.
Yeah, you move outside the box. So we're doing a box formation.
And like
Also, in the as I say, obviously our positioning was a bit scuffed on that other one, but at the same time, it actually wasn't that bad. They were just in different positions, but for the most part, just follow your markers. If the people with the markers can get into good positions, so that and the priest know, pretty easily which ones, which two groups are their master spell, it should be fine even if you're in different positions. The
Technically.
positions aren't completely strict.
I'm trying to find my Wanda link. Here we go.
I think. Who's that this for?
Rock Paladin.
Big time for bears, I know that.
Oh, give it to him then.
It's got expertise, which is
Yeah, there's no avoidance on it, so I was like, isn't that true?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Gene will want one at some stage, but
The
it's
stamina
huge for
and
bears.
defense is yeah.
It's barely. You can take it. It's nice. Use it for the spells.
Yeah, give it to him instead. I didn't know the druids wanted it.
Druids and Warriors, thanks both want it big time.
big thing too is if the person in your group gets encapsulated, you have to have health stat.
There's even, I know some people actually use the Arcane Resist crafted necks where you actually use it and then equip your normal neck, so it gives everyone it's like 1200 to 2700 Arcane Absorb for 5 minutes. And yeah, as other people said as well, Arcane Protection Potions are another thing you can do on this fight. End of the day, it's all about, the fight's not that hard on damage. We saw we got it to like 8% or whatever, with a bunch of dead people and stuff. The main focus is living.
Alright, let's go back to our positions over there. try to get like 3 more pulls in if we need to. But yeah, first 2 bosses down for first week. Good job.
No, we're getting 3 down. We got 40 minutes left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we can do this in 40
Well,
minutes.
I mean 2 so far. That's what I meant.
No, dude doesn't believe in us. He is our dictator.
Gonna switch to the other side again, or
You have to. No, it always switches to the other side that he's not being tanked.
Yeah, so we'll move over to the other side and get him. But this side we know where to sit now.
Yeah, because he does 3 breaths, and he always starts on the side he's already on.
Okay, this is for the pool.
If you get green bean, you should snake and stand towards the bottom. Don't run like a maniac across the fucking map.
Or even do like a circle if you're away from people. Just do a mini circle.
You just do a little snake. You ever play the snake game? Do that.
Okay, pull timer.
Sorry, I don't have a phone.
Whenever he's in position, just pull him.
You don't have a phone.
do you have a calculator?
Yeah.
Don't have those in Australia. It's banned technology.
Zatox, you're in the wrong group. You're in Star. No, with us.
I knew that.
The melee group might be a bit forward.
Square group, can you stack closer to me so we don't encapsulate the healer group?
Oh, you don't have.
Mulgreens, Andy, can you move over?
Sorry, we have there's 3 ground or 4 ground phases down there. Just keep button using spells.
This spell.
Pop plus now, second plus.
Hunter, you.
Alright, on square. Stack tightly on square, please.
Encapsulate. It's on Sunday.
It's healable as long as we're chain healing right away.
They should still be moving out though. Dispel.
Don't take it.
Dispel's quick.
Speaker, I'm trying to cleanse stream that so the what's this one? Food chicken. Yeah, so during when a gas nova goes out, the non-magic dispel healers really need to make sure you're focusing on the tank a bit. Because either that or I don't dispel.
That's on Sunday. Get closer to square. You see me in the map.
Yeah, you get towards the tree.
Try to group up. Like if you're not being chased, you need to group up with us. Or you get hit like that. And kite the skeletons if you're not a tank. You shouldn't be standing next to
top.
them.
Top.
Move to the top.
Breath incoming.
Both those tests with the dot from the line. So.
We have wild XTCs. Let's get
breath in
top.
Harvest, no.
Harvest, wrong side.
Nope, it's down the middle, bitches. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Again, like I said, I'm always calling top even if it's middle, so.
Give Thanos 1,000 games. 10 minutes. Support.
Go bottom.
Down, bottom.
Hold bottom.
Breath incoming.
It's preemptively. Oh, it's coming down.
Quick.
Alright, he's going to be stopping over here. Get in position.
Right.
You can start DPSing.
Warlock up into the far end.
Sucks to have people down, but it is less people to dispel, so.
Get in position.
Into position, don't DPS. Get into position.
And Mark is our main guides for this as well. Make sure you're on your marker.
You have to flip them around. There you go. We're gonna have to move.
Hunter group, step and take forward.
Right here, on square. Gas Nova anytime, just get ready for it. I'm busted.
Spell.
Good job, guys.
Capsite. 10.
Capsite.
Hunter group away.
Get ready for another gas nova. Oh shit, we just lost. Barely.
Flying up.
No, lost tank. And I bet his boss is
I'm
tauntable.
Dane to Jin. I'm Dane to
It's
Jin.
not tauntable. Jin has it.
On Jin.
I am stronger
Take
than
off.
Still love her
So,
first sub.
okay.
Spread out.
Now we'll keep it on
in the
that.
middle.
It's on to Frick.
We go to zigzag.
There's a second one coming. Just watch for it.
Yeah, be loosely spread so that it doesn't spawn on top of 5 people. It's on me.
Good to hear.
I'll start getting ready for a breath. Top.
Breath incoming.
Alright, so now I'm going to the west side where we started at. After the breaths.
Use the
Top.
one more breath.
Breath
Top, stay
incoming.
top.
1, 2 more breaths. 1 hour after this.
Is this boss tauntable?
No.
Nope.
No. Top. Actually.
Go down,
Top.
go down, go down.
Yeah, top, stay top.
Top should be fine, it's middle.
Kill Barvis.
Good job.
Fucked it up, boys.
Kill it!
Fucking die, dude.
Alright, I'm running over to where we started.
Rip the shot.
If you
Get your
jump
position.
Barvis, it recognizes where your feet were when you left, so even if you were out of it, you... Yeah.
Top people
That's what I'm
off.
going with.
I'm gonna need huge heals during the corrosion because I have AoE gear on.
choke on your final
Corrosion on me.
breath. I killed
Oh,
Oh
the
wow.
master.
He got destroyed.
Oh, wait, wipe it, wipe it.
I mean, we're getting the basic rhythm down. We haven't had a couple of encapsulates and we've been a lot smoother than previously, so some stuff to take away from it.
So, we're sure the boss isn't tauntable, right? I'm looking at corrosion.
100% sure it's not tauntable.
In DBM, it says show special announce to taunt when the other tank is affected by corrosion.
Well, DBM is wrong.
Alright then.
Even Flame saying it's immune.
I tried to taunt it after you died and it said taunt immune fell mist.
What does corrosion do? Armor
Makes
removal?
10,000 nature damage, and then I take 100% more physical damage for, I think it's like a 10-second duration. It's that, well, I died basically in a second because I took 18,000 damage.
Arcanon Poros.
Yep, it's pretty naughty in all honesty, how much damage it does.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know if I ever shared this with you. Barely. I'll send it to you. It's a nice
It's not,
little
it's
chart
not
that
another one
shows
of these. I was gonna say, it's not another one of these iron shield potion macros. Keep getting killed.
I just sent him a little thing that shows him what's tauntable, what's what bosses crit, taunt, and crush. Can we also get good health stones while we're in the middle of interface?
Yep. Again, try not to get the poison aura from the air phase, because it takes for a lot of damage, and we're trying to keep the tanks up, not you. And there's no announcement for when you take that poison, so we just have to watch for
You
it.
could add it, or depending on your raid frame, you could add it, but yeah, it still doesn't make people can get running in it.
Like, we're not DPSing the skeletons until the paladins haven't gathered up, and like you guys already saw, there's plenty of time for them to gather up and kill them. We don't need to rush to kill them.
Maybe we should mark Flamer myself so that people who have skeleton aggro know where to run to. Instead
It's
of
gonna
running around.
confuse the
They
position.
They should know because there should already be a big clump of skeletons which are on you.
Yeah, and again, when we're in the air phase, we're trying to move towards the center here. to the tree area right here, towards the middle. All right. Follow the paladins. Follow the square where I'm moving. I'm usually trying to get to the center here, away from the poison beams on the ground.
Do you want me to go mega tank gear and be Felmist backup if Barely gets gibbed and have Flame be the designated AoE tank, or do you want 2 AoE tanks?
I would have you go like half and half, honestly.
I mean, I don't know for half an hour work, but the big thing will be you're going to be able to be riding second threat is the main thing.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can't ride it anywhere near second threat unless I have threat gear on
Let's just
anyways.
rely on trying to keep Barely up. So Barely should just call out on corrosion going out, or any of you can call it out, and then we'll pump extra heals into it.
My range frame's short for myself, so. Yeah.
So I think Brutalis is
Over here, you should.
Then we gotta
There's
go.
a thing over here, you should really have shit which shows you when tanks are. I mean, anyone has weird debuffs and shit.
Alright, get into positions, guys. Let's try to get more pulls in. Good practice. Can Warlock group move a little over here? Thank you. And then
We're actually using self sense.
Group. Healers over here. Yeah. Because healers and hunter group is too close. Soul stones, we only have 2. Salak put it up. Can we get another one on the I would put on the
Yeah, I'd say priest. I'd say the priests or paladins, because like I said, they can do the DI, but yeah.
Alright,
so
so
probably a good idea.
Dude, can you say that again, please?
I was saying to give squad a soul stone. So Differ, can you do that?
I'm not 100% on this. I'm actually, for some reason, I feel like it was this boss maybe that I heard as well. If you target as a hunter for encapsulate, if you quicken your feign death, it might actually cancel it entirely. So, hunters beware, and maybe attempt it. Worst case is it targets someone else.
5, 4,
Incoming.
3, 2.
Whoever's not putting Earth Shield on Barely, put it on squad. Just need one more. I got one on Divina. Just to help him keep him alive. Get ready for Gas Nova.
Grains, use your
Preparations up.
Oh, Grains empty.
Spell.
Spells. Get ready for encapsulate.
Plus.
That was hitting the healer group still. And the groups are too close.
Wipe it. Just stop healing. Not worth it.
Kill for the master.
I mean, in saying that, even if the groups are too close, if a group to the side of you is targeted, you should still move. There's no reason to just trust in the positions.
I'll set up the positions again and double check, make sure it's far enough away. I think I was running back. I don't feel so bad now. Undisputed.
We're already ahead of the curve by killing Brutalis. Most guilds have not downed Brutalis yet.
It's a good thing.
I would actually be curious to know what kind of counts there is at the moment.
We had how many wipes on Brutalis? 13 wipes on Brutalis. 14th was the kill.
Krona Kai Christo.
I saw good on this server that killed everything. They had, I think, 16 or 17 wipes on Muru.
Also, keeping in mind, as I say, obviously we haven't had many times when Bailey's died, but if at any stage it does seem like it's a common incursus, we can always drop the Feraldwood buff on the hunters and give him a Devo and a maybe even a commanding passing buff. Again, especially on a fight like this, because if everyone's alive, the boss will die before enrage, like easily.
That's true. That's true.
But if a tank
Right.
dies, problems happen.
Right, Boom Chicken, you should be closer to here, in between the two objects. That's what I was originally doing. And then barely you should be like close to this box here, this big box. Then my group is standing where we usually stand. Hunters. And then Davina, you just... Can you guys reach both groups? Skull and yourself?
Yeah.
So you do want quite a good distance between the two of you. There we go. This should be good. Yeah, we're far away from the healers, and I think the shaman is far enough away. You guys want to move a little bit down right here.
All my plans have led to this.
Repair bots down with a skull. "40 guilds on Grob with love, illness kills." Wow.
Wait, really? Mine's showing 18 on the progress side of things.
Alright, stack up, guys. Are we close enough? Squat, square, and triangle.
We need 4.
Square should probably be close to.
Squat, are we close enough, squat?
Sorry, game. I'm just showing Jordan where like how far it goes. I can get triangle and skull with one.
How about now with square?
Or scare, whatever.
Square? Okay. Yeah, alright. Square, stack tightly on me, please. Like, if you're lingering off, you can blow up the other two groups.
I say if you take
Over here.
one step closer to triangle, it gets easier.
Here?
There, then you're good.
Alright. Yeah, stack tightly as you can. Okay, pulling. 20. Annie, can you get on me, please?
Barely stand where you're standing, you're confusing me.
He's by the big box there.
If you all can stand on that fucking
shit.
strength of
4,
the earth totem,
3,
like perfectly, that's it.
2, 1.
I MD'd
Okay.
to Jen on accident. Can you MD?
Let me. I clicked my MD off.
Mulgrain's got it.
Shoot her.
Shoot her.
Damn.
Parried my first hit.
Hunters need to move some more. Moved up. Keep going.
Choke on your fire.
Lost.
Tana.
Lost.
Tana.
Tana, move back. You're gonna go.
Spells.
Spell. Tana, move back. You're gonna encapsulate both groups.
Be on the way.
Like that.
Sun dude. I can get the healing done.
Stupid.
Choke on your
You ready for dispels?
Oh, the spells.
Should hopefully take off before any other mechanic.
I am strong.
Again, watch out if you're targeted. Spread out a bit so that if you are targeted, you're not in a clump. And keep DPSing if you're range.
Go towards the center.
It's on badges.
Badger, just stay on that side. Don't go towards the group.
That's fine if he runs up the top a little bit. It's on me. Just be around putting a line down towards the bottom.
Maybe end the prop helis, especially if you're a healer. Kill Tong, he's a dot. Yeah, bandage yourself if you're low. You don't have to be at the group, but you just need to move top or bottom when it's called.
Go down, bottom.
Bottom, go bottom.
Breath incoming.
Quick, quick, quick.
Oh, we gotta keep Tana.
We just lost the priest.
Sunday, can you get
blasted
Davina?
Davina.
Okay, top.
Sure thing.
Breath incoming.
So we should be moving towards the east side right now, so that when it's done, we'll be in position to DPS.
Top.
Breath incoming.
You guys should already be somewhat sorted in your stacks, ready to go.
Get fort to Davina. Get her king.
Get in position.
Thank you. Stack up tightly on your marks. Like, there's no reason not to stack. Get to your marks, please. If you're in between the groups, you're gonna blow them up.
We're behind on healing as well. We need to catch up some. Getting ready for first gas, Nova.
We do have BR, so get this clean, and then we can BR the rest. They're coming up off cooldown.
Choke on your
Corroding the tank.
Spells.
Encapsulate soon.
Get immunities do work, so if you're a class with one, make sure you use it. If it happens. The spells.
Spell.
It's on the frick.
Boom Chicken, can you BR Water Ecstasy right now?
Can't get ready for laser. It's on Sunday.
Need the extra heals, thanks.
Get ready for new target of laser. It's badges.
Yeah, it's not getting onk when it's safe. Not now, when the skeletons are dead. Get onk.
You guys are not letting the skeletons come to us at all.
Yeah, don't AoE yet. Let the paladins get the threat.
Call breath.
Yeah, getting ready. Top.
Breath incoming.
Watch where you're running because there was a line.
Go more towards the center so you can move top or bottom.
We got 2 MDs up.
Top.
Breath incoming.
Stop.
We got 2 BRs up, I mean.
And let's run towards the other side as well.
Move towards me. Alright, get a BR on myself. Barely. Wild Ecstasy, can you get...
Bottom. Get quick.
Breath incoming.
I won't take it yet.
Okay, I need to use my battle res. You got time to do it? I don't think I'm gonna have time. I'm going back over.
Barely, can you get...
I'm not gonna be able to right now.
He's not gonna be able to.
Dude's
Positions
right
as
here.
well.
You can get him.
Positions.
Dude's on this side.
Possibly hitting him any second now, so. Stuck in those raid hills out.
Hunter Grove, move one step closer. Thank you.
Getting ready for gas level. Corrosion up on Bailey. Gas Nova to spell. Good stuff. Get ready for an encapsulate. Sun to frick. Deoden.
I am stronger than
Yeah, I still have my battle red. So do you want it on?
Let's get Tano up. More DPS.
Get a DPS.
Tano's in the center here.
Watch out, it's on Stonky.
Don't run through the poison on the ground, please.
Get ready for the next target. Sunday.
Center up
Spin around, down to make sure we are getting some focus heals on the tank. And starting to get ready for breaths, I'll call them. Top.
Breath incoming.
Finish those heads off.
After next breath, can you get Sunwell?
Bottom. Go quick.
Breath incoming.
People are taking way too long to react. Get a Sunwell and go to the side of the room the boss will be landing. So the opposite to where the boss is now. Getting ready for the final breath.
Center. And then we'll move
Bottom.
Bottom.
Breath incoming.
Then position off this again. I'm down, so make sure we are getting focused on Bailey for heals. Keep him alive, play it cool and easy. 18%. We have 2 losts as well, so make sure we use them. Start getting that raid healing going. Jin, get ready on a DI on an encapsulate as well if need be.
2 steps forward.
Yep.
Gas Nova possible.
Top second lists.
Keeping Bailey topped. Corrosion on Bailey. Get ready for Gas Nova. Let's keep Bailey alive through this. Gas Nova dispel and kill. Encapsulate won't matter.
Execute rage, bitches!
Nice.
Halfway through, guys.
No paladin loot again. No paladin loot again. Woohoo!
Fucking immortal knight though. Well, ready for the G to spend over the drama over those pants.
Alright, GKP the pants. Who's offering up 50k?
Whoa, they should go to Warvis, dude.
This battle.
He needs to be a little bit higher on the meters.
No, Parvis, thank you so much for helping tonight, man. You're awesome.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna hit
You
the
know, you
bed.
really saved our hide tonight.
Thanks for all your help, Caligos.
I mean,
Thanks for all your actual help, Barvis.
I don't know anything about warriors, but when it gets in execute range,
Sunday's offering 6,000 for pants. Anyone want to top that?
7.
Is there any trash for next boss?
Yeah.
Yes, that's a gauntlet.
We'll just call it a night here. It's a good stopping point. We'll end up on a high note.
shit, everyone.
Did anyone enjoy one of those ground phases where the boss just forgot how to mechanic?
Yeah, that last one just didn't do anything until the last point.
That's what I mean, this boss is very volatile as to how bad you get with mechanics.
Alright, let's get Portish and another loot.
Do like 4 different.
It's gonna do triple gas over every ground phase.
I have Vank tokens and Protector tokens tonight. And then the pants.
Flame, you're useful on every boss. Don't say that.
Sorry about your tokens, Jin.
Yeah, 0 paladin tokens, that sucks. But hey, at least the badge vendor will be open soon.
Alright, I'm gonna do Brutalis loot first.
It's right. Maybe if we killed twins, they might have dropped the one cloak token.
Well, I need my bear mount if we're gonna do that.
All you guys without 100 deaths. This is what we have to deal with. You guys 100 deaths, we could just distribute this more easily. I'm pretty sure it's BIS for every class, so... It is Jaf's fault.
I'll be down to tank a Heroic Magisters for anyone who needs it after this.
So we got 2